I guess he just fucks off. Okay, bye, Sponge.
Have a good time.
Bye, have a good day.
I have sword. That. Alright. It's advertised in a banner, so I might as well have it with me.
Oh, since you mentioned banner, I wanted to. Whoops!
False advertising.
Sponge! No, not Sponge.
Having...
Waffle, I forgot your picture. Hold on, I have to steal it again.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. Where is it?
Please don't make that noise again.
What?
Please don't make that noise again.
Why not?
It sounds weird.
Right, there it is.
Oh boy. Was a German, a fake Canadian, and a confused Irish dude? Wow.
I needed a title, and I normally don't get help by the people that join.
It's alright, I like it. I like the title. I mean, you know my experience with titles. Yeah.
There we go. I've done a thing.
Wow.
Thank you.
I have never been more proud.
Sorry, Waffle. I just panicked because I forgot the picture.
Topic, language, oh boy.
Yeah, I wanted to give it a more catchier name, but I kind of, I'm not really creative, to be honest, so here we are. And it won't only be restricted to languages, but I didn't know how else to describe it. Like, we'll probably also dip a little bit on culture and stuff, but I don't know.
Oh boy, I can go on for hours here.
No, hold down there. No. I mean, for example, that Latin died out because the Roman Empire died. For example, I mean that kind of culture and stuff.
Oh, I was gonna rant on about how one single flag caused 6 weeks of anarchy in this country.
I mean, sure. If you run out of topics, go ahead.
Fuck yeah.
But first, City has like 10 questions and I have like 3. So calm down there.
Okay.
But a random reminder that for the podcast, you go into the Poor Boys chat, which is also in the voice channel category and not the normal chat. So, it's a little bit sorted and stuff. So people can still have, if they don't want to join, can have a normal chat in the normal chat.
No, they get forced into this.
They get forced into this?
Listen, we're doing a podcast and I'm here. They have to participate. It's mandatory.
Why is it mandatory? Because you're here.
Because I'm here and I'm almost never here because of work.
That do be true. And you nearly wouldn't have been here for today, and I would not have known what to do. I don't think Sponge and I could have done that alone.
I have confidence in both of you.
Well,
that's certainly a promotion, thank you. And here we watch the 2 different reactions of who gets confidence. Sponge, thank you. Nea, panic.
Panic intensifies.
Please stop gagging yourself.
I was drinking
water.
No, calm the fuck down. My god. Oh, we lost someone. F.
Who did we scare off?
I don't know. I'm bad with names. I don't remember. But we can actually start now. We have been nice enough to wait the 5 minutes.
Fuck yeah. Aha! In the words of a very wise baby. Let's go!
Are you okay?
No. I don't. I'm gonna go on the limb and now and say no.
Alright then.
That guy sitting beside me, he's a little weird, isn't he?
Oh, are you on your screen also in the middle, Hitty?
Yes, I'm in the middle.
Oh, Hitty getting sandwiched.
Like that Irish dude's a little weird. I can hear you, Sponge. How you do? What? You can hear me? What? What is this? You bastard!
Are you okay?
I don't think he is. He looks angry. Eddie, fuck you. Have a nice day.
So, to start this off, let's make a little bit of a nice question, alright? Do you have a favorite word in another language?
Ah!
Oh. That's not an answer, guys. Hello.
I was waiting to see if Sponge was gonna go for it first. Hell yeah, I do. It's called daycare or whatever in German.
Children daycare, you mean?
Yes, children daycare. It is the best word anybody will ever hear grace their ears, and I don't care. You're wrong if you tell me otherwise.
It's so weird. He sometimes asks me to say it for him because he thinks it sounds better when an actually German says it, and it just feels weird to just sit there and suddenly say, "Ah, yes, Kindertagesstätte."
Happiness!
Oh,
she
what?
said the thing! She said the thing!
Want to talk about Bienchen again?
Okay.
All the time, I want to talk about Bienchen.
Okay, Sponge, do you have a favorite word or anything?
Yeah, I mean, I usually use this in everyday conversation, just Scheiße.
No. I mean, it doesn't have to be German. It's like about generally having a favorite word.
Oh, yeah, no, otherwise it's just fuck. Because I am boring.
Alright.
But yeah, I always use that. It's like, in everyday conversation now, I somehow, for some reason, keep slipping in just Scheiße. Also, can I just say, right, the German word for birth control pills is fucking hilarious. Anti-Baby-Pillen. What the fuck is that?
Actually, in German, we normally only say die Pille. Actually.
What?
Which literally just means the pill.
Oh, right. But this anti-baby-pillen, that's fucking incredible.
But yeah, that sounds, well, you know, it's against getting babies, so you know, like,
well,
it's quite the simple name, not gonna lie.
It does what it says in the tin. It does what it says in the tin.
Should I be concerned that
copyright
that's
claim.
your favorite word? Like,
What, Scheiße?
no.
No, that's not my favorite. It's just a hilarious one that I
Oh,
find.
I imagine you just randomly had that as his favorite word.
Yeah, just,
Itty's favorite word is definitely nitro. No.
Yeah.
What? Close. Close. But
Very close.
Kindertagesstätte is much better.
Nitro and, you know, Kindertagesstätte are very close to each other.
She said it! Okay, everything's good.
Shrimp.
I feel like that's just gonna be
I am the leader of shrimps.
Screaming.
You're not. You're just Shrimpy Idiot Sandwich.
Well, okay, I can go back to being the leader of shrimps. I was granted that permission.
You could technically buy that as a role.
Is shrimp also a simp? Because in that case, I should be the leader.
Hitty, you got someone fighting for the title with you.
Hell yeah!
Ooh.
Come on, put him up, Hetty! Put him up! We fighting!
You coming after me for being the No!
Yeah,
Sit down!
Fuck no!
Sit down, child. Let me tell you a story.
Yes, mother.
Wait, no! What? Naya?
What?
You want to explain this one?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Well, he did just call you mother. I'm very concerned.
Sponge called me mother.
No.
I'm confusion.
Fuck.
What?
Moving on!
I agree, Hitty.
Moving on.
Anyways, I am the best shrimp because, you know,
No.
that's a lot of poor boys chat. Like, that's just a lot of tagging.
Yes,
poor boys
because they
chat.
kept ignoring it. Anyways, it's not the topic.
I don't know what you're talking about. That perfectly is. Okay.
Okay,
Wait, let me consume a bit of food and then I shall.
You could have done that the whole time, but you waited until we were waiting for you. Huh?
Well, I didn't. I tried to. Alright.
Oh dear.
What
You know,
I was gonna say.
Hitty, we had the food talk last time, not this time.
Aww.
Sadly, we lost the recording of it, but, you know, it technically happened.
Okay, so I've got a question for pretty much everybody here.
Hmm.
Are there any ridiculous dialects in your language, like colloquialisms?
Bavarian. Bavarian is not German. It's just not. It's not. You can as a normal German talk to Bavarian and you won't understand shit. It's a stupid dialect. It does not make sense. And it's not German.
I
So
get
anyways.
the feeling you don't. I get the feeling you don't like Bavarian.
Let me just randomly ping Max and say that I don't like Bavarian. Hold on.
Oh my god.
The
Are you
second-
looking to start World War III here?
The second dialect was mentioned, I had a feeling this was going towards Bavaria.
You know, I don't. It's not German.
It's time for World War III.
It literally, you could probably separate Bavaria from Germany, and it would just immediately get accepted as an entirely different language. That's not. No, you can't have an actual pure Bavarian and have them talk to a normal German, and they won't. No, they won't understand. No. When the Bavarian tries to communicate, it's just no.
Extreme but active Sim said Poor Bros chat, my German's kind of bad, but 90% of the southern dialects are impossible to understand. Have you ever heard Ulster Scots?
What?
Have you ever heard the dialect of Ulster Scots?
No.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Even I don't understand it. And I come from an area that entirely speaks Ulster Scots, and I don't understand that fucking thing.
Oh, hello, Razumburb.
I don't. Canada
hello.
does not possess much dialect except take Newfie.
Except what? Gesundheit?
Them Newfies.
Newfie. What the fuck are Newfies?
There's a place out in that land out east. Yeah. It's called Newfoundland, and people out there are shortened to be Newfies, and they are the weirdest mix of like slightly Irish but add French.
Ah, yes, you as a person who never learned French were very able to understand them, huh?
They can speak English and I can't understand them. Like, they're weird.
Do they have French accents?
Well, it's like half French, half Irish.
Excuse me.
Why
what?
Irish? How did
There's
that happen?
A huge population of Irish people out there, but then it mixed with the French people, so there's just like a half French, half Irish. And them speaking English is like, what? Are you having a stroke? Are you okay? Should I call 911? I don't know how French mixed with Irish, but there you go. That's Newfoundland, and it's very confusing.
And apart from that, y'all don't really have dialects?
No. Outside of that, we don't really have dialect. I mean, like, unless you consider going up far north and going to like Nunavut and getting the native language up there, then I guess that's a dialect, but I wouldn't really consider it.
Okay.
It's kind of its own culture, so really it's just them damn Newfies.
Damn Newfies.
I'm damn fishing Newfies and their weird way of speaking. I will never understand them.
Swiss German is even worse. Gute Ecke Wiener Schnitzel.
What did you just call me?
What?
Grüß Gott, ich hätte gerne Wiener Schnitzel.
I'm sorry, can you
You know what's fucking entertaining?
Language?
To be up in the mountains in Switzerland and just hear people ordering things. You never know what to expect. Someone just might speak a bit Italian. Someone just might be German. Someone just might be Swiss, you know? It just all sounds very different and you never know what happens. And you just sit there eating your hot dog and you're like, yes, this is pure comedy entertainment. And I don't know why. But since we are on the topic of dialect, do y'all have words that are normally not pronounced the way that they are because languages? For example, Porsche.
Oh, yes. The amount of times I have to correct my dad, he just says Porsche, and I'm like, Dad, it's Porsche. He's like, no, it's a Porsche. I'm like, Dad,
you want me to
it's
say
a
it?
Porsche, you uncultured cunt!
Yes, I want you to say it, Hitty, so someone can also rant at you.
Yes, because Porsche. I really like the Porsche.
It's Porsche, not Porsche.
Yeah, he says an A at the end and I don't know why.
Right. You're talking to the biggest simp ever of the Porsche 919. You do not want to fuck with me, Hitty. Do not fuck with me. No, wait, no, that sounds weird.
But one of his favorite cars is also a Porsche.
Yes, the 919 LMP1 cars. Fucking brilliant.
Okay.
Like,
Hitty.
I present you the 918. Sit
No.
down.
No, the 919.
This is not about cars! This is not
cards.
But I don't care!
Car another time.
Yes, cars next week. Or next time. See, Mr. Fuckface. It's like, yes, they are amazing. Thank you. I can't. My blind ass can't read that. The purple against black.
Mr. McPhee?
I can't read purple against black, and my colorblind ass can't comprehend it.
I'm proud of you. Or our Pokemon, for example, right, Tiddy?
Okay, see, both Porscha and Pokemon are just because I'm weird, not.
Eddie,
Don't do
Pokemon.
it. No, stop.
Pokemon.
Yeah, it's Pocket Monster, so there's an E there, not an I, and Tiddy says Pokemon. Like, like he's about to say like he's about to say Pokimane. Like, no, Hitty.
You simp. You actual fucking simp.
I don't even know who Pokimane is. I've heard the name like once.
He's
or
a
twice,
streamer, which a lot of people are simping for, of course.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Down. I heard a little bit of dialect there or something.
Fucking mind your neck in.
Excuse me, what? Gesundheit?
Right, that means, right, fucking wind your neck in means wise up, basically. Like, get your shit together.
Are you okay?
I don't think
I've already said no. You've asked me at least 5 times and I've said no, so fucking get your act together for shake your knees up.
Or, for example, discussions like how you pronounce Nike. Nike or Nike?
Oh my god. It's Nike, I think.
No, it's Nike.
Wait.
It's Nike. It's
Naya.
Nike.
Naya.
The angry Irish person beside me is yelling again. Please help.
Naya, I have a sword and a bayonet here.
I will make a fucking vote about it. Are you ready? Nike or Nike?
Okay, go for it. Go, do it.
All right. Pro shot. Let's go.
Woo! Fuck yeah.
Also, Razzo, why do you want me to say that? Why do you want me to say it?
Wow.
He wants to say what?
I'm being
He wants me to say Lufthansa.
Lufthansa?
Lufthansa? Yeah.
Ah, fuck, I'm retarded.
Hey, don't bully me for my Lufthansa. I could, like, left hands. There you go. Left hands. Ah, Waffle had the same idea as me.
I'm dumb.
You don't even have to add the thumbs down.
No, I have to. I was just too dumb to add it for a second there. But that is clearly went for Nike and not fucking Nike.
I truly am stupid.
Yes. It's Nike, not Nike. The letters are not even there.
Volkswagen, yes.
How does this keep going back to cars? My god.
Blame Razzo on Turbo's chat.
Or wasn't there also a debate about Adidas?
Yeah, it's Adidas. What? I'm sorry, why would you think it's anything other than Adidas? Like, no.
I don't know, but I heard that some people pronounce it differently.
Like, yeah,
I say Adidas, but I know like some people pronounce it Adidas.
Yeah.
Ew.
At that point, if you're saying Adidas, you might as well just buy one of the Chinese knockoffs like Abibas or Adadas.
Adadas.
Yes, Adadas.
Yeah, no, have you seen some of the Chinese knockoffs of Adidas? Hang on.
Behold my Adadas pants.
Microsoft Bimbos.
Microsoft Bimbos.
Razzo, I don't like this.
Right.
What sort of dialect do you speak, stupid? What is that? Microsoft Bimbos.
No, have you seen the website for Microsoft Bimbos? Have you seen the website for Microsoft Bimbos?
Microsoft Bimbos?
Yeah, there's a website. I'll put it in Purboy's chat. There you go. There's the Microsoft Bimbos fucking
Oh
website.
My god.
That's an actual knockoff? Oh my god. Oh, okay.
What the fuck is this?
Microsoft Bimbos. Alright.
Are you doing all right there?
I squeaked, didn't I? I squeaked.
Naya, is he okay?
I don't think so, but to be honest, his laugh makes it even worse.
Okay, right. Anyway,
Microsoft Bimbos.
yes.
Now that we've
We've had Microsoft Bimbos and Sponge squeaking. We can move on now.
Oh, Hiddy, you didn't ask a question yet, right?
Yeah, no.
Are you ready then?
Mine were mine were slightly subjective depending on who was here.
Oh, why?
Well, you can't really ask a question about Portuguese if nobody here may or may not be Portuguese. I had very specific questions.
Sad. What did you want to ask them in Portuguese? About Portuguese?
I wanted to know specifically what was the hardest part about it. However, I can just ask that about anything, so there you go. What is the hardest part about learning any of your native language? So ta-da.
Probably for German, for people that try to learn German, probably articles. Daddy das, dem den.
What?
You know, all the 50,000 versions that we have of the. English!
What came to my mind first was the amount of the needs to be specified.
Right.
Das, I don't know, there's so many.
The is the. End of story. You don't need multiple versions of it. The is the. Oh my god.
There is so many versions of the in German that it just hurts my brain.
And there's no
I'm like,
real rule behind it.
What do you use here?
There's no real rule behind it. It's just feeling. So you can't even really be taught.
Oh.
Right.
I did pick up a set of dice that had all the different pronunciations of the in German, and it was just like roll the dice and then find out which the you want to use today.
For example, since it's only a feeling and not really a rule about it, there are, for example, a lot of debates about specific words. For example, Nutella. Some say der Nutella, some say das Nutella. I would say das Nutella, by the way.
What the fuck is that, Razzo?
Oh my god,
my brain.
Hiddy, I think we're both gonna have a stroke here.
You bold of you to assume I understand what the word nominative means.
Not even I know.
Naya, you're the native German speaker here. Why do you not know that?
I never said I'm good at German.
Say when somebody asks me about English.
That's actually a good point.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah.
That's good.
Like the worst part of English, how many rules you have and how many exceptions there are to exist to those very rules.
Oh boy. See, with the Northern Irish dialect, most of the rules get winged out the window.
You know what annoyed me a lot? Or a few things that annoyed me when learning English. For example, that some words that have an Y at the end get turned into an IE, and some don't, and then trying to remember which do and which don't.
Oh yeah, that's a bit of a pain in the ass.
I hate there's that, which is extremely annoying.
For example, boys, babies, etc. Like, what is the rule behind it? Why are there exceptions? I don't want this.
English remains to be the only language which has more exceptions to the rules than actual rules themselves. Here's a rule. This is how you pronounce this thing. Here's 20 different exceptions. They're all subjective. Fuck you.
That's
Or
on point there. Oh shit.
Sponge.
Yes.
Since,
Hello, yes.
Since you're good old British boy.
I'm only half British, okay?
I don't care. My teacher tried to explain to me the difference between the different names for British and everything, like, and I forgot all of it again, and it just confuses me. Like, what counts as Britain and everything. I'm not too sure anymore what it exactly was.
Oh boy.
But
right.
For example, which word refers to which specific parts of like the whole combination that y'all over there?
Right. The British Isles incorporates England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and the Republic of Ireland. Great Britain encompasses Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and England. Britain itself is Scotland, Wales, and Britain. And then England is clearly Wales.
Ah, yes, England, Wales.
Yes, Wales, yes.
That's the
Fucking
most interesting England you have there, Wales.
I know, right? Fucking incredible.
I was so confused for a second.
Did you actually think I was being serious there?
Help!
Nea, please no. Please do not tell me.
Nea,
Please do not tell me.
What?
Do not tell me you believe that.
No!
England
But it
is-
confused me so much.
Okay.
I was
Yeah,
like
so I'm right.
listening and processing, and then it was just
I
that.
I said in a very sarcastic tone, England is clearly Wales. How did you get confused by that?
Confuddled.
Confuddled?
I got confuddled,
Confuddled?
yes.
Have you ever been confuddled?
Did you just have been auto-carroted in real life?
Yes.
God, I hate autocarrot.
Fuck. Fuck off and get my head piece of sort of God.
Me?
What?
What?
Well, if you
What
never
was
heard
that?
that, fuck off and get my head piece. It means you're a very annoying person. Leave me alone.
Dialect.
Yes, dialects go, but
Imagine being able to speak dialects.
Imagine to be anything else that isn't just pure.
Razzo, that's
English.
terrifying and fucking.
So
turbo
basically,
chop.
what I am, because I don't have anything
I
special
mean,
to say
technically,
here.
didn't you have Dutch roots? Technically.
Do I? Yes. Do I know anything about Dutch? No.
But that kind of explains why you're such a big boy.
I own two things that are slightly Dutch related in any aspect. I am big boy, and my mother would throw a wooden shoe at me. Ta-da! We've reached end of Dutch.
Why did you throw a wooden shoe at
Wait,
you?
wait, your mum throw a wooden shoe at you?
Well, when I was small enough, she would. Then I got big enough, and I threw it back at her, and then she stopped.
What in the hot crispy Kentucky fried fuck?
That was way too American of you. Please stop. Thank you.
You're Irish.
I know.
Don't KFC crispy this, you fake Irish.
Okay, here's a funny Irish joke for you. What's 26 plus 6?
32.
That's math.
Okay. Isn't that just 32?
No, 1.
Huh? Yeah, I need a new brain cell.
I just
Okay,
I
right,
just destroyed my brain.
Okay.
right. Allow me to explain. In the Republic of Ireland, there are 26 counties. In the north of Ireland, there are 6. 26 plus 6, 1 United Ireland. Chucky Arla!
Excuse me?
Chucky Arla.
My ears?
Nea, the Irish person is screaming beside me again. I'm kind of scared. Can I switch seats?
Do you need rescuing?
Can I switch seats? Like,
I'm
can
afraid I
come
can't just
over?
pull you over. So, you know, I guess
Can
I kind
I
of.
come over to that side?
I'm afraid you can't just move, so, you know.
Hey,
here
no,
we are.
afraid
blame
he's gonna
Razzo. He
scream
did
at
the
me again.
IRA noises, so I thought, Chucky Arla. There we go. Our time will come.
So, anyways, time for a topic change.
Yep, let's go. Moving on.
Which
Fuck.
language do you want to be able to speak fluently the most?
Swedish.
Why?
Because Sabaton.
Why Swedish? They just. Have you
Because
ever
it
looked
sounds
at?
fucking
Have you ever
amazing.
looked at what they're typing? They look like they just had the fucking hand on the keyboard.
Right. No, okay, fair enough. It looks like they've just had a stroke and started headbanging the keyboard. But it sounds cool, okay? It sounds cool.
And Hiddy, for you, is what? German, Finnish?
It's tied between German and Finnish. Those are the two biggest ones I want to learn.
To be fair, Finnish does sound cool. I'll give it that. Finnish sounds cool. Same like Swedish.
Can confirm. I tested this theory out while I was out in Finland. Can confirm if you just speak gibberish, there's a decent chance that you may or may not come up with a word in Finnish.
That reminds me of Polish.
I did in fact correctly guess the word for grandmother, ostrich, and I think apartment building.
Why?
No,
And how?
probably
Why did it
complex.
come out in the conversation that you had to guess it?
What has Razzo?
Oh no, it didn't come up in a conversation that I had to guess it. It's that I looked at him like your language actually sounds like gibberish, like, and then I just spoke a random word. He's like, that actually means something in Finnish, which just went on to prove my point that Finnish is a fake language. There's Finnish
like-
is not real. Finnish is fake.
No,
You were like,
Finnish-
they were looking at like the neighbors and everything. We're like, you know what? I don't want to deal with those anymore. Let's make something else, and just started talking gibberish to each other, made it up.
On the topic of that, right, languages as a whole, there's too many of them. What the hell happened in the past that led to all of them being created? Like, what was wrong with just one language, okay, or two? Why?
Well, people weren't that connected because, especially at the start, they were like very fair, widespread, without different direct connections because you don't have cars or anything. At the start, you didn't even have fucking horses. So
They
people
didn't
started
have
communicating with each other, so languages were created.
Yeah, but whenever they started forming like societies, could they not have just unified? Like,
Because they didn't have to connect. Most of the time, they didn't even know that there were other people out there. Flashbacks to fucking Columbus thinking he reached India.
oh yeah, I'm reaching in fact like
Mm.
fucking somewhere in Canada.
Different languages exist for the same reason different dialects exist. People will just pronounce things weird, and then you get a bunch of people that pronounce things weird together.
Right.
Yeah,
and
if you
then-
have,
And then
like-
they breed.
They breed. Breeding
Right, okay,
grounds.
right.
Mm.
at least it's not Australian dialect, because that is the most internationally destructive dialect of English. Like, no.
And then they breed.
Australian, no, they call flip flops thongs. They address each other as cunt. It's like,
But-
it's like, it's like, oi mate, don't you love when a fit cunt's wearing a hot pair of thongs? That's like, that means, don't you love it when a nice person is wearing a cool pair of flip flops? Like, what? How is anyone who doesn't understand the dialect meant to know that? I hate Australian.
You should stop talking about Australia, otherwise I will start ranting about its animals.
Oh dear.
Oh.
God, Australian wildlife. Hitty, brace your ass. We're committing a war crime together.
I don't mean even the ones that people know that they are, for example, dangerous or anything. I mean random shit like koalas and that they give their offspring their poop to eat.
Okay, that's just. Wait.
Yeah, I found that out on a video, and I was very
I did not want to hear that.
They
No,
need
I-
they need specific bacteria, something that only the adults have in their stomachs, so they can't even live with the eucalyptus. So the mother
they
gives the
just-
babies some poop.
They just eat.
They just eat some mother's poop.
Also, if I remember right, they have two stomachs because eucalyptus evolved to be poisonous, and then koalas decided, no, I still want to eat you, you shit, and then decided to evolve a second stomach. Or am I thinking of something
Which
else?
is might be.
Koalas just did the biggest fuck.
I know
you
there was
ever
something that
did
was
for-
poisonous, and I thought it was eucalyptus, and there's some animal that grabby trees decided to grow a second stomach just for the sole point of eating this fucking leaf. And I thought it was koalas. Oh, Waffle says I'm right apparently.
You know, I'd say that's probably one of the biggest fuck yous ever in nature.
Okay, so it was koalas that grew a second stomach for the sole purpose of eating the very not nutritionist eucalyptus leaf.
Yeah,
Okay,
which is
cool.
also why they're basically constantly poisoned, more or less. But have you ever heard a koala talk? Did you hear the noises they make?
Now, have you ever heard a koala talk? No, I don't think.
Talking its own language. I never said talking, I don't know, English.
What do you mean? Why can't the koalas talk English? What is this shit?
Sponge is doing something else in the background. I guess we're bored. I guess we're boring, Hitty.
Okay, we've already hit that
No,
level.
no.
Are you looking up what sounds koalas make right now?
Possibly. It's weird. I don't like it.
But this is not what this was
They
about. This
sound
was
they sound like an angry drunk man from West Belfast. Going, what the fuck are you looking at? Like,
But animals weren't the topic today. We had languages. We should probably
Yep.
move on.
Yep.
Before we
Although
start
kind of-
talking more about koalas.
I could rant about animals probably all day long if you give me a day of preparation. So let's
Right.
move. Let's move on.
apologies for cutting back to like the British dialects, but both Scottish, Welsh, and Northern Irish have a lot of cursing in their dialects. Like a lot. Because for example, if you're trying to say to someone, what do you, like, why are you looking at me? You just be like, the fuck you looking at? Like it's very aggressive.
That sounds like Kitty when he was talking to the cube.
No, do any of you have like
Stop.
really aggressive dialect?
Stop. Do not. Do
No,
not.
seriously.
I'm about to bring out the fucking angry Canadian if you bring up that fucking cube.
Oh fuck yeah! Bust out that angry Canadian.
You want to talk about the cube?
I'm about to rant about the cube, which is
Do
going
it,
to
Eddie.
involve Moose again. And then we're going to bring up fucking random Canadian words.
You want me to distract you again with a random animal fact?
No, we're supposed to be talking about language, not animals.
Okay. Let's maybe then also not rage about the cube.
I second this opinion.
Are you eating again?
No, it's drinking.
Imagine hydrating.
Hang on, Eddie.
You should do that. Anyways.
Who are you?
I rant about your need to hydrate.
Yes, Dragon. Yes, I think you did give it a hostilities to us. I was kind of thinking about it. There are several things in our dialects that you cannot use over in America, like at all, unless you want to get your kneecap blown out. Because, for example, if you want to say to someone, "Can I borrow a cigarette?" You'd say, "Here, mate, can I bomb a fag?" In American, that means let's go rape a gay person.
Not
Whilst
good.
in Northern Irish and Welsh,
Not
that's
good.
"Can I borrow a cigarette?" It's like, no.
Mm.
No.
You know what that reminds me of, Hitty?
Oh dear.
Going for a rip.
Ah, just out for a rip, are you, buddy?
Wait, what? Oh dear.
Going for a rip means going for a car ride. Going for a rip. How did that happen?
Because
Right.
Because when buddies get bored of the hockey game, and we want to go out for a dart, we go out for a rip.
A dart and a rip? What?
With a double.
Try and double. Sorry, that got really exciting there. You reminded me of coffee. Dart cigarette is basically what it means here. But yeah, out for a rip is wanting to go out for like just a casual ride. Like
All right, okay.
you want to go like back road trails. You're like, hey, you want to go out for a rip? Yes, exactly. Oh fuck yeah, bud. See, you're learning the song.
Bust out the whip and go for a rip.
How does that happen though? Why going up a rip? Why is it rip?
I wish I could end up telling you where just out for a rip came from.
I don't want to know at this point.
What were the other things again, anyway? I forgot again.
We call cars whips over here, or cars.
What?
I have
yeah.
I have a bunch of Canadian random words if you know.
Ah yes, go ahead, please teach me.
Well, sure, why not? Why not go for all of them? I'm trying to think of the weird ones that are like, I don't know if other, maybe it caught on somewhere, but like we do call kilometers clicks.
Why? Why are you clicking?
I wish I could tell you. It just kind of, it's a thing that started. So like, if it's 5 kilometers away, you'd be like, oh yeah, it's 5 clicks away. It's not really that short, so I'm not sure why it became known as clicks.
I just
here
don't.
we are.
It also just very confuses me because if you say, oh yeah, it's 5 clicks away, it makes it sound like a mobile ad or something. Like you only have to do 5 clicks to download this app.
It does kind of sound like that. I don't know where the clicks thing started from, but you just call things clicks here.
I mean, Canada's weird anyway
away.
because they are forced to hang out with US.
Yeah, we kind of get. This is why we made dumb things, so we just didn't have to speak American.
Have to speak American.
No, we didn't want to speak American, so we just made something up, and this is what
the
we
secret
came up
language
for.
of the Canadians, and they're now getting lead.
Oh, I could rant about toonies and loonies. Because nobody's gonna know what toonies and loonies are unless you're from Canada.
You told me also.
Yes, I did tell you. Yes, toonies and loonies. A loonie is a $1 coin, and a toonie is $2 coin. and they were talking about bringing in a $5 coin in, and they were going to call it a foonie. Please don't ask why we're like this. I don't know.
Eddie, why are you like this?
What did I just say?
Don't ask you why you're like
I
this.
also love that they make it sound like Looney Tunes. Looney and Tooney.
Yeah, I don't know. You know,
Um,
people are weird here.
A phony. Didn't you say
phony-
it already got suggested in like 2014, but then it got like ignored again?
Yeah,
and now
like it came
got
up in
back
2014, died out again, came back up in 2019, died out again. People keep randomly suggesting foonies, but you know we really don't need more coins because we already have a bad habit with coins, which is came to make a different phrase here because like there's the whole like make it rain thing where you like get dollar bills and you make it rain. I don't know whatever the that thing. We call it hail here because you throw coins at people and it's very painful and would not recommend.
All
so
right,
please do not hail.
All right.
Yes, yeeting coins at people. That's how.
Just a random flashback that everyone keeps talking about how wholesome and nice Canada is and how everyone just says sorry the whole time, but at the same time, the worst people are cursing. Like every time I heard you and your roommates talking or anything, there was a curse in every sentence.
Yeah, yeah. Canadians are
Or in the song "Going Out for a Rip," full of cursing.
Canadians are extremely bad with the whole cursing.
Which amazes me even more that people like were about like, oh no, Hitty can curse. He's that wholesome being and everything. Like, no, he curses the whole time. What do you mean?
There are times where Hitty is quite
There's
wholesome.
2 different versions of Canadian. There's like international guest Canadian that's like the super nice and like really caring and upbeat when you go and like see your friends somewhere else or you're traveling. And then there's like the in Canada Canadian where you just go up to your friend and you just every second word is some form of curse for some reason.
But Sponge,
I don't know.
cursing doesn't mean someone isn't wholesome. That has nothing to do with anything.
Fair enough.
Oh god, flashbacks to JJP. Hitty cursed! He can't be wholesome!
Ah, yes.
Hitty has
JJB.
never cursed before. How dare him? It's not Hitty anymore. He has been dirtied.
Oh dear god, JJB.
No, we don't talk about that.
What a lovely
no
hellhole.
language.
What a lovely
Language.
shit.
Like, I feel like Captain America. Language! God, I have to do that to
There
myself
ya.
too often.
What?
On the Twitch, £25 for a sub. You're awful fucking dear.
What?
What does that have to... Okay.
What? I did not understand a word.
Right, your Twitch. It's £25 to subscribe. You're awful fucking dear, aren't you?
I have no clue what you're talking about, to be honest.
Expensive. Dear means expensive. You're awful fucking expensive.
Me fucking
To clear.
expensive. I didn't change any of the prices or anything. What?
Why is £25 to subscribe? And it renews monthly. What the fuck?
I'm still confused. I would just go back on topic, okay?
Hey, right.
This-
Yep. Okay.
Do you think a different language than English should be spoken worldwide as the international language?
I can't see that change anytime soon.
Yeah,
See,
but
for-
do you
see, for-
think a different language would basically be better for that?
I don't think so.
Not if
Honestly,
it actually happened, just do you think a different one deserves it more?
Probably Spanish, to be honest, because it's spoken in most of South America and Spain and not Spain. Other funky, what's it called? Portugal. That's it. So like Spanish is much more international than English, and like it has a lot more native speakers probably. So yeah.
I just had to imagine all the Americans starting to have to learn other languages, like actually have to learn them. Because they're not suddenly the main language anymore.
Don't tell them to learn another language. It never ends well.
Maybe that also includes you.
I think the
No,
USA.
I'm Canadian.
Yeah, but you still need English then, possibly. And, you know, you technically should be able to learn French easily, right?
Most people here are bilingual because most people actually stuck around to learn French and Canadian. Quite a number of people know 3 languages here. I think it's trilingual. A lot of people know 3 languages here.
And a lot of people like you just fucked off and don't learn anything.
Then there's me.
Wow.
I just English. Woo, look at me. But hey, that's why you're teaching me German, right?
Does it really count as teaching? I give you like a word a month or something.
It's more progress than what I make some other days. So
Ooh, that reminds me of bitteschön. Or when I taught you now of this year. For the smoothness in flirting.
Yes.
I still love that you
totally
actually
do.
I still love that you actually went up to Max and said now of this year.
You told me to do it.
And I'm very glad that you did it.
Eddie, just because she said to do it does not mean you have to do it. I learned that the hard way several times.
No, I cannot say no.
I mean, I did tell him what it means. It's not like I tried to trick him or anything.
Wait, Eddie, what do you mean you can't say no?
I cannot say no. By contract, I'm legally obligated to not say no.
By
that
contract! Hold up, by contract! Naya, what sort of slave title do you have Eddie under?
I bought him.
Wait, what?
I bought him when I was senior admin in JDB still.
Wait,
Long time ago.
Oh, that's why. Oh, right, okay.
His worldview has just been shared, Tiddy.
I thought this was common knowledge at this point.
Same.
Eddie, it took me a month and a half to realize Gembler was in fact a dude.
Dude.
Yes. It took me a month and a half to realize that Gembler was in fact a dude.
I love how you say dude for some reason.
A dude.
That actually, yes, Razzo, that is exactly what I hear.
What?
What he just typed is basically how, in my mind, how you pronounce that.
A dude.
Fancy umlauts. That reminds me. Do you have any fancy fucking things that you put in your letters, Sponge?
Fancy things that you put in your letters.
Yeah, like the umlauts or you know, stuff like that.
No. We don't have that.
You don't have any fancy. Okay.
We don't have any funky shit. Yeah, English is boring. All we have is very aggressive dialect.
I was hoping you'd have like some sort of fancy squiggle and
Squiggle.
Yes, the fancy squiggle.
Allow me to give you the funkiest. This is the only word in the English language that has a squiggle in it. Hang on.
Although that does now that I see people typing Z everywhere, that does remind me, because I think it was you, Nea, who mentioned that what thing do you pronounce massively different than anybody else in the world? Z. Just Z.
Z. Yeah, wait, Nea, say Z. Go on. Prove to us. Go on.
What do you mean? I'm confused. You just mean the letter Z in German.
Wait, Z? What? You say Z? Bruh.
Z.
I didn't think you said it any differently. I thought it would just be Z for you.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
What?
Z. Z.
Hold on, I want to go back to epsilon. What the fuck?
Epsilon? Epsilon?
What kind of letters are you speaking over there?
A, B,
Epsilon?
C, D,
That's
E,
fucking
F,
Greek.
G,
Epsilon is Greek.
J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
That's... Epsilon's a word, not a letter!
So is fucking W!
Epsilon is a fucking word!
W
Shut
is
the
as
fuck
well!
up! That's... How is it? How is... Wise up!
Wait!
Fuck up!
Hold up!
Back
Hold
up!
up!
Go
Stop!
back!
No! Stop! I will mute you. Stop! Shut the fuck up.
Alright, sorry.
Hitty. Hitty.
Yes.
Why do you go insane about Epsilon, but you entirely ignore fucking W?
Because W is like a pronunciation where epsilon is like a whole word.
No, W is literally has a word and a literally double, and then just U. That's two words basically.
That's still a letter.
No,
W.
it's not!
It doesn't
It's
even
trash!
look like.
I
two
hate it every
people.
time I have to say W because it's hella annoying.
It looks like two V's.
Epsilon
not
is
double-
fucking.
What?
What the hell?
Like
I don't like epsilon. What the fuck?
That gives me Vietnam flashbacks to astronomy. Oh god. Oh dear. Anyway.
Right. See. Yes, Sponge. Double V.
It
Double
looks
V
like
equals a
it looks
W.
like double V. It looks like double V, and yet it's pronounced W. What in the fuck? What sort of meth were they smoking when they were making the English language? And can I have some?
I want the Coke that led to epsilon being pronounced as an entire letter.
I'll give you if you let me.
Did you count the letters? Did you look at epsilon and did you look at W? They don't, they're kind of on the same level, but you're just fucking ignoring it.
Because W is just a weird letter pronounced weirdly. Epsilon is a whole word.
What do you mean? No, they're both two words. That's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh my god, this meant to be on languages on a chill talk.
I mean,
but,
this is
it's
literally a
mostly-
language discussion. This is about the fucking alphabet. I don't think that
This is just incoherent screaming at times. My headphones are.
Yeah,
one of the
that's
things in my
language.
headphones
Do
falling
you
off.
not understand incoherent screaming?
I mean, to be fair, I'm a metal fan, so I do. My headset is just broken. Like,
I
literally
can also
fallen
say
off.
the Russian alphabet, by the way.
Hang on.
But I would
tried
just
learning
have
that
a
once.
stroke with my tongue, so you know.
Yeah. I tried learning that once, never again.
The Russian?
I very quickly gave up on that, yeah.
Wait, Victor. Who the hell says good day in English? It's just right. Like, no.
Good evening,
No
dear
one-
sir.
No one.
I
Yeah,
know-
no. See,
I
see
know
if
a
you're gonna
couple-
say that to someone over here, it's just right.
I
That's
know
it.
a couple of people who say good day.
Hitty, no, you're the exception. Go sit in the corner.
Oh.
Fraser, what is that? Vodka, suka, bleb, babushka, hatchet, soup, mayonnaise. What the fuck? Bless you.
Oh god, she's going for it. She's summoning eldritch monsters.
If you're gonna start summoning demons, please remember the upside down burning crosses.
Der geht dann nur fram, mit der Güte, cha-cha, und zum Schluss kannst du you young. I love that they had fucking ya as a letter. Or
I see nothing wrong with that.
is a letter. Songs.
Yes, we're gonna make sounds letters.
Learning Russian.
This is why I say there's too many languages.
Everything I retained from all these years of learning Russian is like one song that I can sing and like 3 sentences I can say.
I know 2 words in Russian. Suka and bayat.
Oh, I thought you also know vodka.
Wait, vodka's Russian?
Vodka literally means small water, yes.
Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no.
Like, water is water in Russian, and vodka is basically like saying like small water. But that's basically what they call it. Sponge!
Sponge.
Bad. Bad sponge.
This is what I thought of when
Hello,
Sponge
Harry.
whipped in.
I heard you wanted to rant about Polish.
obviously retard.
Hello, great.
Let me just
Harry,
say the
great,
alphabet
thank
and
you
go
for
because
thanks
I
for showing up. I
don't
need
have
to
a-
go quickly because
Yeah, then
Brian
fuck off,
is
Harry
trying to-
wanted to say something.
No, sorry, Brian is trying to kill me again.
Okay, I've moved him.
Thank you.
Harry, you wanted to rant about the
Wait,
alphabet.
My internet. Oh, okay. Okay, so here I go with the Polish alphabet.
I can't wait for it.
Basically,
Is it
Okay, here I
Z
go.
50 times?
I have to say basically everything, just of whole Polish alphabet that we use.
Go ahead.
So, A, O, B, C, Ć, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, N, O, U, P, R, S, T, U, W, Y, Z, J, Z, Ci, Cz, Dzi, Dzi, Dż, Ni, Ż, Si, Sz, Zi. That's the whole alphabet.
So basically, y'all had a stroke and wrote it down.
Yep. Basically, the last row is just basically just fucking random sounds like CH, CI, Q, CZ, Sh, DZ, Z, DZI, G, DZ with a fucking something above, G, D and Z with a dot above, J, NI, Ni, RZ, J, SE, Shi, SZ, Sh, SZ, TZ, Sh, ZI, G. It's like fucking stroke.
And why do the Polish feel the
Polish
need to put a
alphabet
Z
is a stroke.
everywhere?
The more you know.
Z.
I don't know.
Why is that Z
I have
everywhere?
no clue. It's kind of useless.
Like you have all those weird letters that we just talked about. So why do you put
But
the
I
Z
don't
everywhere?
understand the most. I don't understand why do we need CH and use it as a normal H. For example, you know, Hui. It's CHUJ. Why do we need a C there? I don't understand. The Polish language is basically just someone had a stroke.
Yeah.
on
Y'all
the
had a
keyboard
stroke and
that's
decided to write it down for everyone to see.
Yep, basically.
So you want to learn Polish?
And the best is like this. Smack your head on the keyboard. That's how you learn Polish.
So basically how we learn Finnish.
I don't understand or don't really. Yep. I don't see the need of O or L. Like no one is using those anyway. Only you have to use them when speaking in school. Outside you don't use those both. It's fucking useless.
Very weird.
But yeah, that's the alphabet for you.
So Hiddy, you learn Polish now, so you can say that you're having a stroke in like
Yeah.
50 different versions?
It's time to learn all the languages that will result in me knowing stroke.
Basically, if you learn Finnish and this, apparently you're just fluent in stroke.
I cannot wait to be fluent in stroke because every time I try and read Polish, my brain collapses in on itself. I
You know
have never
that,
seen a capital city so hard to pronounce.
Capital
Also,
city? What's a capital city?
wait.
Warsaw.
Also,
Warsaw? What?
you're pretty sure
Yes.
you know the most hard name in Poland to say. Grzegorz Brzęczyszczykiewicz.
What?
Gesundheit.
Yeah.
What did you call me?
Many people, even Polish people, have trouble saying the whole name. Wait, let me type it.
You need to make an entirely new language called stroke.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You already have Polish.
That. What I typed into the voice chat. Grzegorz Brzęczyszczykiewicz. Try to say that out loud yourself.
No. That's just me.
Exactly.
I could say but basically the same.
I will sum it up in short. Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z.
Yeah.
Like if I
basically.
tried to pronounce it, I would have to act as if I'm having a stroke to it kind of sounds the same because apart from that, it doesn't make sense. My German brain is just no.
There's a one tongue twister. I myself cannot say it. Wait, let me. I actually cannot. My tongue will
So,
die.
if you
Stół
post it,
powy womenów drink nogami. Wait. Stół powy.
Aw.
I was gonna say if you can't pronounce it, but then post
Here.
it, how do we know if we're right?
There it is. Wait, let it send. There, I cannot. I can't
Oh,
pronounce.
no.
I can't say it out loud.
It has-
Wanymi nogami.
How do
I
you
give up.
pronounce the
Let
L
me
with
try
a
again.
stroke?
Stół z powyłaman... Kurwa mać.
Kurva? What?
L with the stroke. At the end of the stool. So L with the thing on it. Woo.
I hate the sword.
it's
Every time I
stół
see the
z
sword in Polish, I
powyła-
give up.
Kur-
This word.
Yes, the sword. Every time the sword shows up, I'm like, nope, that's enough Polish for me today.
I'm gonna try one more and I give up on this tongue twister. Stół wowywanymi nogami. Finally, did it.
Oh yeah, wanna see German long word?
Oh.
Oh god.
What?
Oh, wait. Rindfleisch.
Rindfleisch-Etikettierungsüberwachungsaufgabenübertragungsgesetz.
I'm gonna try to read it myself, but no, I can't. Wait, Rindfleisch. Wait, let me read it by myself.
Sure, go ahead.
At least he's
The
getting
fuck
kind
is
of
the word?
close.
Rindfleisch, Etikettierungsüberwachungsaufgabenübertragungsgesetz.
So now Hitty.
No, see, he has an advantage because he can.
Not
I
really.
will. There's no way I'm gonna be anywhere close to this.
Wait, let me. Fuck. Rindfleisch, Etikettierungsüberwachungsaufgabenübertragungsgesetz.
Überraschungs.
Was that good enough? Was it good enough? Wait, what the fuck is this one now?
Oh god,
What?
that's even longer. No, I'll go back to the first one.
Donau-Dampfschifffahrt, Elektrizitäten, Hauptbetriebswerk, Bau und der Beamtengesellschaft. Oh Gott.
What in the fuck?
Yeah, I think I'll stick with the Rindfleischheater.
Wait,
Rindfleisch-Etikettierungsüberwachungsaufgabenübertragungsgesetz. Calm down there.
And that one.
Fucking hell. That's giving me a stroke.
I'm glad he's here to pronounce this. I can feel better about myself and the fact that there's someone else here who can.
Hitty, you
Not
still
really.
wanted to say the full word.
Not everything.
Oh no.
But the best German word of them all, Anti-Baby-Pille.
You already had the topic earlier. I mean, normally
Yep.
we only say die Pille to it, so you know.
But still, you don't even need to really know German to understand what the fuck they mean with that.
Well, yeah, people also barely ever use the word though, like the full thing. Normally we only say Pille. Though to be fair, the
Wait,
whole...
let me get the longest Polish
Oh
word.
no.
Yes.
Oh no.
Let me go for it. Longest. I'm sure I will not be able to even say it myself. So,
Hitty,
Yeah,
you
we
wanted to
learned.
say the long word.
to me, wait.
Do you really want me
Yes,
to say
yes,
it?
yes, I do want you, my Canadian friend.
Oh boy. Rindfleischet.
No, Hitty. It's different. Don't forget it's German. It's different words, just put together. Rindfleisch-Etikettierungs.
Oh, that's one fucking god. Why?
No, Rind is a
Fleisch.
word. Fleisch is a word. Etikettierung is a word.
Rindfleischet.
There's the longest Polish word for you.
Ah, that hurts my brain.
Let me now read it slowly and try to say it myself. 909 Wait. 909 kurwa ma... Wait. 999 narodowościowego. Now, it still sounds like a stroke.
Wait.
909... I'm getting a stroke myself. Wait. I literally got a stroke. 909 narodowościowego. Jesus Christ.
All I hear is Javin.
But Hitty, you still wanted to say the
Yes.
whole German word.
Oh, fuck
That's
off.
Polish.
But you wanted to learn German, right?
That's...
Rindfleisch-Etikettierungsüberwachungsaufgabenübertragungsgesetz.
Rindfleischet.
Okay.
Überwachungsaufgaben. Übertraggesetz.
Hey, he didn't!
You did it.
Ow! I'm not even gonna attack the fucking Donoffen Schatzen nope shaft.
I can't myself even the second one.
There's just a big old shaft in there, and I'm scared. Oh god. Why?
The-
Oh
the-
god. Oh no.
There's a bigger shaft in there, and
Watt Elektrizität hat
No, do not. Do
Bergbau
not miss.
Unterbeamtengesellschaft. God.
I regret saying that.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting a little bit off topic with like the long words and everything. Maybe we should move on to the next question. Iddy, you have a question?
India, oh god.
Sorry, I got. This is too much, and then I forgot. Like, where did I put them?
You forgot your notes?
Yes.
Well, that's not
I
good.
closed it because long words. Long words funny.
Yeah, I think we had enough long words though.
Yes, I agree. Enough long
So
words.
my brain is
there it
already
was again.
dead.
Well, okay, yeah, this is one I want. What is the most annoying word that you use on a day-to-day basis?
Ooh. Hmm.
Wait. Most annoying word?
I don't really speak
In what
German
language,
anymore.
though?
Even if it is English, that's fine.
You're also people that speak two languages. That's kind of mean. Too many words to pick from.
But
Is
only
awful is
English or
literally the
different
word that
languages?
you mean?
No, it doesn't matter which language. You already said that.
Yeah,
Oh.
any language is fine. I just want to know like what is the
Well,
most
there's
annoying
so many
word that you
words
use day
I
to day.
can't choose from, really. God.
I actually I've never thought about that.
Same.
Hmm. No, I can't think of a
Okay, in
word right now, to be
Polish I
honest.
can say kurwa because we use it almost we use kurwa as a comma at this point in our sentences in Polish.
And you think that's dumb? Because he was asking words that you use on a day-to-day basis that you don't really like.
Exactly. Kurwa, because we
So you don't like
hear
it
it
because
every
you basically
time.
use it as a comma.
Well, because it's like dumb. Every Polish person is like, when they're mad, instead of just having pauses, they just put kurwa almost everywhere. And it's getting kind of annoying at this point to hear kurwa in the same sentence 50 times.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I more meant like what's like the hardest word that you have that
Hardest.
you use on a day.
Ah.
Like
Okay,
the most
no
difficult
clue.
word, like a word that you have trouble pronouncing.
Oh,
or
did
trouble
you
saying
remember
and you
when I
struggle
couldn't
with.
pronounce suggestions for the life of me?
That's literally the first thing I thought of was suggestions for you.
No, I mean I'm fine with the word, but some days I'm just like send help. Like I just pronounce it fine right now, suggestions. But some days I don't know, it just doesn't work. I stop functioning.
Like the
Oh, there was
the hardest word or what now? Because I don't know.
a word that you don't like or that you find hard to pronounce or anything that you use often.
There's a lot of words I have trouble pronouncing because I don't use Polish that much anymore. So
Imagine
there's a
talking.
lot of words I can choose.
Imagine talking your main language often. Me, who has English calls on a day-to-day basis and barely talks any German at this point.
Sorry.
I'm not complaining. English good most times.
At this point, English is becoming my primary language.
F. You're switching your language quite often. Could it be?
I have learned a skill to switch between three languages simultaneously. The word simultaneously, or whatever the fuck was it again? Because I can't say it. Because of many people in school wanting something from me at the same fucking time.
Yeah, I just said ballas instead of bases. What? What? But apart, there was another word that I had a stroke with one day. Do you remember what it was? Maybe. Eddie?
Trying.
Trying? Huh.
I'm trying to remember. Because I think I'm confusing you and somebody else when I remember somebody struggling with like words that have like too many like S or SH put together.
Oh, I
But
hate
I think
TH. from like the and everything. It's if it's not your main language, I feel like it's so hard to at least for a German. You normally only say T. Or you say it as an S.
Okay, that's interesting.
Like normally when you have Germans talk words with like TH in it, you often have like someone saying Z or S or anything. Because we don't have like a TH. It's a weird combination. Ah, see? Razo agrees. At least they're not speaking Latin. Does anyone speak Latin?
I don't think anybody speaks Latin anymore.
We're not speaking Latin.
I think hair is dead now.
Probably. Do you have like a favorite phrase or anything in a different language?
Oh god, in a different language? I don't know enough phrases in different languages. I know like well, could you consider it a phrase? I don't know. I quickly learned perkele from Finnish, which I really like because it's just like you use it in any context you like and you're probably right.
Yes.
So I really liked perkele because you could just use it as like oh shit, I did something wrong, perkele, or oh shit, like good job today, perkele. I just really liked it because it's just at any point you just throw in a little perkele.
Perkele.
So my favorite phrase in another language, right? Would be in Polish, co twa dusza pragnie? Or in English, what does your soul desire? When someone texts me, I just say that.
Gesundheit?
I don't know what
It's a
someone
good
texts
Gesundheit
me, I
moment.
just say that. And wow, words.
I don't know.
A phrase, I'm not sure if you can call it really a phrase, but I know that for a while, when I was reading books about it, was I never learned Latin, so please don't kill me, vivere militaris, which supposedly means, being alive means to fight. I can like that one. That was actually the first idea I ever had of a tattoo. It involved that one, but I never got it. I got distracted by cat and dog. But my teacher was very proud of me that I knew a few, basically, phrases in Latin. Even though I never had Latin and we were in Russian class.
Imagine being able to know other phrases in other languages. God, I wish.
You wish?
I wish I knew phrases. Instead, I'm just stuck with speaking like one word, like perkele.
Ah, yes, it, our favorite phrase. Curiosity kills a cat.
No.
What? No, what? That's our favorite phrase, isn't it? Wouldn't you agree?
I guess that's one of them, or only one way to find out.
Ah, yes, all the things to find out when I come to Canada.
Only one.
Wait, I have a question now
Yeah.
for the people. What's the thing that you hate the most about your language?
Inhale. Your and your. I hate the stupid fucking your and your thing. I hate how your is Y-O-U-R, and then there's the you are your. I hate it. I absolutely despise that it has to be its own separate stupid thing.
Nice.
No.
What I hate about Polish is it's always mistaken for Russian.
Really?
Yes.
It's actually what?
Yes, when I'm on the street with my friend, a lot of people scream "Suka bliać" at me. And everyone asks me and my friend if we're Russian every time. Like,
okay,
you
I
can
guess
clearly
if
hear
you're close
us saying
enough, I
"kurwa."
can understand. But like, I can, like, Polish sounds so much different than Russian.
Yes. And I always get confused. Like, how do you confuse Polish with Russian?
Russian hard press and the distance intensifies.
I can clearly hear a difference between Polish and Russian. Like, there's very distinct talking different. I'm surprised that they get kind of mixed up.
And obviously, what I also hate about my language is obviously the Z's. Why do we need so many Z's?
Agreed. Why do you? Why are they everywhere? Why are you doing this? Even
why?
memes everywhere.
And basically, that's I think it.
I think what
Or
annoys
Polish.
maybe if a lot of people here in Germany would be the double S and the SZ, like the fancy S.
Yeah,
Ah,
people confuse
yes,
it with
yes.
B. People confuse it or
Funky.
don't use it properly.
Most people only write the funky S as a double S because a lot of sites don't accept the funky S.
But what I've seen the most in my school or in my class is many people confusing the like using the double S wrong.
Using the double S wrong.
Like there was the word with one S and they put a double S in there.
Ah.
Because it sounds when you say it, it sounds like it's a double S, but it's
Ooh.
not.
Do you have words that you're always extremely confused how to write them? Even though you have typed them like 50 times already?
In
For example,
Polish?
I always forget how to write appearance.
Oh,
I cannot write immediately. In English, I can't spell immediately.
Me neither. Immediately, definitely, I was read it wrong. I always have to autocorrect and do it. I have no clue.
How the fuck?
success. I can't. I hate success. Trying to write success just annoys me on such an insane level.
Trying to write
Because I'm
success
like-
never ends in a
Immediately.
success.
Well, yeah, because like it's like double C double S, but I'm always confused if it's SS then E is CC or if it's annoying.
Huh?
And then sometimes my brain is like, "What about a K?" And I'm like, "No, there's no K in success."
Just sounds like it, but it is a double C.
But then I'm also like, why is the E in the middle of the two C's, two S's? Sometimes my brain is like, is the E after that?
Imagine
I
if
hate
success would be spelled like this.
Oh, definitely. Oh, I
Success.
hate definitely too. Oh my god, definitely.
Definitely is
I'm
not that hard.
angry.
I always get it. How do you write it? Is it correct? How do you write it?
I cannot immediately. I cannot.
Either?
I think that's how you spell it.
That's how I.
Literally?
That's how I always spell it, and I know it's wrong. That's how I.
Oh, I just typed definitely for blaming the French. Yeah, I blame the French for a lot of things. Don't worry, Raza or Waffle. Sorry.
Yeah.
Definitely. I hate this word.
Same, definitely. Let's just all blame the French. I like this idea.
Hum.
I hate those words now. I can't do it. My brain can't. Oh, there was also another word which I always forget. Not success, but it was something else that also has a double C in it. Axis? No.
Another
Plus,
one that
I
had
don't
double C in it?
understand why a lot of people are always like surprised that a Polish person can speak English so fluently. I don't understand why are they so always surprised. Like every time, like I say I'm Polish, and they're like, "Wait, how do you know to speak English so fluently?" I'm just like, "Internet, obviously. What else?"
That was random.
Yes.
I'm proud of
I
you and
wanted
your
to get
fluent
that off my
English
chest.
speaking because I was born in an English speaking country and I cannot speak English.
Imagine being
Right.
able to speak English.
Not me.
Me neither, as you can hear.
Yes.
English hard.
Hey, help me. There was another word that also had a double C and double S or anything in it, and I kept
I'm trying to
mistyping
think
it.
of what it is.
It's not success. I always thought success is kind of easy, to be honest, because it only has, I don't know, it's not long, but that was something else. But I guess in general, words that have like double letters in them, you're always confused where to exactly put them. But I can't think of it right now.
No, I can't either. Confused egg.
Confusion?
Like, there's a lot of words that have two 2 C's or 2 S's, so I'm not exactly certain.
Hmm. Nope, no clue anymore. Well, next question.
Are you sure?
Before it gets too dead.
Imagine being dead. What was the thing? It was I forgot it.
No, hit me.
Look, hold up. Let me big brain this again.
Oh, you take brain cell.
I'm trying to take the brain. Oh, the brain cell's working. What was it?
He needs the brain cells to return.
God, what was it?
The brain cells have
It
a
wasn't.
state.
It wasn't one that. Oh God, 2 brain cells. Oh no.
And a cat.
And a cat. Oh God, I got a cat and 2 brain cells. Oh no.
3 brain
This
cells.
is too much pressure. 3 brain cells. Thinking.
One
He
day.
needs more brain cells.
God, I'm overloading on the brain cells. No, no more brain cells. My brain's about to shit itself.
Isn't it already?
It really is.
But didn't you have questions written down? Don't you have any of those left?
I did, but this was one that I didn't have written down because I just thought of it.
Hmm.
And now and I wanted to ask it because I liked it.
Why you didn't write it down?
Because I just came up with it.
F.
Oh, okay, I remembered. Yes, I am developing Alzheimer's. Shut up. What for since you speak 2 languages, do you find it hard switching between the 2? And which language do you normally speak inside your head?
In your head. In
To
your
the first part,
head.
I don't find it hard to switch between languages. But I have
Zombie. Okay.
the only problem I have is translating the languages. And the voice in my head are English.
I was mostly German for the most part, but at this point my head language starts starting to be English as well, actually.
My thoughts are English.
Some of mine are German, some of mine are English, but it's more and more tending towards English.
Same.
What was the first part of the question even? Oh, switching. I don't feel like actually switching is way too easy. I just keep switching back and forth and don't even notice most times. Especially when I'm, for example, watching something German on my screen and then talk in English to Hedy. I just keep switching back and forth. Accidentally and on purpose and everything. It just, oh my god. It's everywhere.
To me, switching languages isn't that hard. Like switching between languages it's not that hard. I only have a problem personally with translating. If I need to translate from, for example, Polish to German, I will have a problem.
Do you ever get asked something and then you start to speak a different language first and just your brain shits itself?
Yeah, a lot. Especially when talking to you. So many of my sentences, I start with a German word and then I wait. Hold on. Oh, English, right. And then correct myself.
Like my teacher something once asked, my German teacher asked me some question in German and I first responded in Polish and corrected myself in German.
Yeah, but it's probably even worse for you since you also have Polish in the mixture. I only have German and English and I'm already struggling. But yeah, at this point, everything is tending more towards English, to be honest, since I'm using it more nowadays than German.
Have you ever spoke the wrong language just by accident? Like you don't even realize that you're just talking a completely different language and you're like, oh shit, they don't even understand me. What am I doing?
Once or twice it happened, I think.
I said a few words to my sister once, forgetting that she isn't capable of speaking English. And as I already said, I randomly started talking German to you without realizing for a second.
Sometimes your brain just dies for a second.
Or even in the announcement that I met in the live channel the other day, where I was announcing that we will have the other stream yesterday. I had a German word in there instead of the English word because my brain just shit itself for a second there. But nobody commented on it, so hey! I changed it back. It's English now. It's all English again.
Yes.
Okay,
But-
you two have to carry this for a moment. I need to go to the bathroom like right now.
Wow. This will not work.
I wish you the best of luck. I'll be back.
Why didn't you go earlier?
Again. Well,
It's like when he's drinking. As soon as he starts once, he just keeps on going every like 5 minutes. We shall
So,
never see
what
him again,
now?
or when we see him, it will not be for a long time.
yep. Okay, what now?
Now that he's gone, we can talk behind his back. Oh, Waffle wants to join. Sure, Waffle, if you have to say anything. You have been invited to speak. Speak up, my friend, if you want to. Reminder though that this is not Ligmas. You do not moan into microphones and everything.
Sorry if any like outside noises coming through my mic because I have a fan blowing on me because it's like 30 something degrees here.
I also have my fan running the whole time. I hope it's not too annoying. But I'm dying.
Hopefully you can't hear the fan too much.
Mine neither. I have 32 degrees in my
Hello?
room. I literally
Can you
can't
hear me?
without one. Yep. Hi, Waffle.
Okay.
Full.
Yes. Found it out. Good. Yes. Yes. So.
So?
So.
What?
So.
So? You wanted to say something. You were the one who asked to say something.
Oh, I just wanted to ask if what I lost it again. Sorry, I'm like icky. My head is just completely
Alzheimer's. It's full of
Brain damage.
Alzheimer's.
What will you spill your brain cells again?
Do we have to spam brain cells again? Is that how we get him back?
I just have too many
Oh.
brain cells. You know, they're just working at a too fast pace.
Oh, brain cells. Okay.
Did you ever like go to a country and thought that you would be able to like speak enough of the language that they or that you could like understand enough of the language that they are speaking, but you were wrong?
Every time I go to Switzerland. I think they speak German on a Sami, and then they just start babbling. I'm like, oh, yeah, no. Whatever you just said, dude.
Mm.
Sure. I'm
All
sure
I
it
know
will
I
be
have done
fine.
with the
I
Dutch.
can understand Croatian when it's being talking. When writing, no. When talking, I can understand Croatian because it's very close to Polish.
Mm. I can understand some German, but I can't like fully understand it.
That pause there, trying to process.
Yeah, I mean,
Get
it's
off of
difficult. Difficult. German is difficult. Okay, it's not as difficult as French though. But I mean, I'm not gonna.
I
speak about it.
never learned French. I had Russian in school instead because stupid German being split and everything. But
Praise yourself lucky. It's not a language you want to
no.
learn.
Yeah, I mean, I heard about it that people are a lot complaining about, for example, how annoying it is that you have to write so many letters, but only like 3 of the 50 letters you just wrote down are pronounced.
you don't know how many like exceptions they have on their verbs and stuff. It's just ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Yes, ridiculous. It's ridiculous how many exceptions they have on the verbs. Like, you can like say one verb, for example, I'm just gonna say avoir, which is, if you know a little bit of French, it means to have. But you can literally say in every like time and in every time, like you know what I mean with time, right? A tense
Yeah,
or
like past tense and everything.
yeah, past and stuff. Like, so in every tense you can find a different exception of that word. Like in the past you would say e, in the future you would say or, and then you would put like an ending on it. It's difficult if you don't understand what French is in the first place, but it's already difficult if you do know what French is. This comes
I've-
from a person that has to learn French like every day. Because
I'm
Yeah.
to be honest, I'm kind of glad that I don't have to learn French because it sounds very annoying to learn. Then again, a lot
I
of
mean,
people
it's-
also say
it's-
that Latin is annoying to learn, and others say it's kind of cool and everything.
I mean, yeah, okay, it has its perks because I live in a place where where you can speak to a person in the street and you speak French, they will understand. But the thing is that I don't speak enough French to like go to France and be a Frenchman, or go there and think that they would think that I'm a Frenchman. And I don't speak French enough to do that same thing in Walloon. So yeah. But they don't like the Walloon people don't like they just don't care. They don't try to speak Dutch or learn it. It's very unfair, you could say.
What are the noises coming from Hiddy? Is he watching a video?
I think it's a fan.
No, I don't know.
No, Hiddy doesn't have a fan, as I'm aware.
Also,
It sounds more like a video.
one more random thing. A lot of people are always Googling or asking what's the easiest language to learn. The easiest language to learn is the closest to your mother language or your primary language.
Yes.
I mean,
English.
yeah, it's always easier to learn a language that's in the same family as yours.
For example,
English
for
is
me would be
easy.
Croatian would be quite easy to learn because they're very similar and very close.
Yep. Or
Yeah, okay, you say that. But
Russian and Bulgarian are also basically the same, I think.
Not really.
and what about French and Belgium? Those are not the same. But they lay close.
I said the closest to your mother language, not like completely
Oh,
different.
closest to your
from
mother
Russian
language,
or
not
something.
your motherland.
So,
Same how it probably would be a little bit easier to learn Dutch if you already know German because sorry,
true.
but Dutch is just a drunk German trying to speak English. That's always what it looks and feels like.
I mean, yeah, I'll give you that. If you want to speak Dutch from the Netherlands, that indeed sounds like a drunken person speaking English, but being a German.
I feel like they just
But-
threw some German, some English in there and then just slapped the keyboard a little bit and then they had language.
Yeah.
Hello!
Hello, Hitty!
Oh, hi, Hitty.
I'm back.
back.
There were a few background noises. Did you have a video running or anything?
No.
Weird.
The
So-
ghost in his room was just talking.
Maybe.
Oh, is my ghost back? I'm sorry. Could you please go away? I'm talking. Thank you.
Okay.
No.
We lost
There
a
we
few
go.
people while you were gone, Hitty. I guess we were too boring without you.
Ah, damn it! I should have just kept going, even though what I was doing should not be on any kind of audio.
Tells us our good old friend RPG.
No,
They take
that just
RPG.
doesn't sound good.
There we go.
We lost the topic.
No bathroom mic.
That's enough.
Hmm.
Do we need more? I have more.
Go ahead. Nobody's
Wait, I
stopping
have
you.
more.
Aha, more.
Oh, Hitty, you
What,
even have people from like different countries here now. You have a German, you have a Polish dude, you have a Belgian?
Yes, Belgium.
Yes, and he had learned like
Ah,
5
tell-
languages or something?
Belgium, tell me all about my last name.
Your last name. I don't know what your last name.
I keep pronouncing it wrong the
whole.
whole time because I feel like they pronounce it wrong. Because it's the
What
Dutch
is it?
last name and I pronounce it the German way while they're pronouncing it a weird way. And I feel like my version would be closer.
Send it to me. I'll just say it.
Yeah, no.
Terry, did you just ask him to dox himself?
What? No.
I think you just did.
You just asked him to dox himself, like you wanted him to share his real name.
I'll
already,
share my real name. It's not a big deal.
I've already put out my phone number. I don't need to do more of this.
I don't need your phone number, okay? I just need
So
your
you don't
name.
want to randomly hit up Hitty?
Only one person is allowed to randomly hit me up.
I mean, it would cost me like a fortune to randomly hit you up, so I won't.
No. He has
Understandable.
WhatsApp now. You can give him an online call.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well,
Yes.
I introduced him to
Okay,
WhatsApp.
But the point of what I was gonna ask is because that's what I was trying to do. Is there a phrase you have in your own language that makes no sense to anyone else anywhere? Like
Yes.
they would
Define
not understand.
What do you mean phrase in that sense? Just a
Ni
sentence.
neuter ni
Like, do you have a
pleuren.
phrase? Do you have a sentence? Like, do you have something that you would say specifically in, for this case, like German or like this case Polish, that if you translated it makes no fucking sense?
Oh god.
You
Ni
just
neuter,
could not
ni
explain to them
pleuren.
unless they knew the language.
Ni neuter ni pleuren, mijn vriend. Ni neuter ni pleuren.
Gesundheit.
No, that's not what it means.
I mean,
Ni
that is
neuter ni
generally.
pleuren
I mean,
basically means. Sorry.
no, continue. Just finish it.
No, you were talking.
No, you
I was-
already said your sentence like 5 times. Now finish it.
Okay. So it basically means don't wait 1 second. I have to be thinking to myself because it's also a dialect actually. Don't whine and don't bend. So it's actually just don't be a pussy. That's
It
what
just
what means.
sounds lost. It just sounds lost.
Yeah, it just sounds very strange. It basically means don't be a pussy. That's it. Or
Ah.
don't be a whiner. That's the thing.
Okay, so I do have a Polish sentence that makes no sense in English. Myśleć o niebieskich migdałach. Basically, translation in English, like what it means would be daydreaming, basically.
What? Okay. I'm lost.
Direct translation would be thinking about blue. Wait, the fuck was it called again? The word I don't know. Wait, translate, help me. Is it
Oh, I got another one.
word? Wait.
I just know a few words that,
yes.
as far as I'm aware, don't have like an actual translation in other language. For example,
Okay, so
Fremdschämen.
direct translation for myśleć o niebieskich migdałach would be thinking about blue almonds, which makes no fucking sense.
Yes, that does indeed not make sense.
So yes,
But yeah, I can't really think of the of any phrases except the ones that Razo just sent in the chat. I just rather think of words, for example, that don't really have a translation to the English language. For example, Fremdschämen, Torschlusspanik, etc. And I know that a few sites also like to use these words as examples as to why English is boring. Because they don't have these words, for example. Like, for example, Fremdschämen is when you're cringing because of someone else doing something very cringy and stuff. Which
I
we
got
had,
another one.
Tiddy, when we were watching anime. We're like, we don't want to watch this. No, please don't. And just hide away. That would be Fremdschämen. But you wanted to say
So-
something else, Waffle?
Yeah, I got another one. This in the shakosh, which basically
Gesundheit.
translates to the job is done, like the mission successful. You could the same thing, but it translates literally to it is in the bag. If you know what I'm saying.
Not really, no. I'm just accepting. My hair tie fell down.
Yes, mission accomplished. Indeed.
Okay, wait. Why is my brother saying Joe Biden in the other room?
Apparently he's turning American. Have you considered?
American propaganda be like.
This is where I wish English had more, but like English is lame.
You
Like,
mean like more
the only-
diversity?
The only thing we have is just specific Canadian sentences that nobody will understand ever.
Say them anyway, please.
Please.
Kitty, come on.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of like the most Canadian sentence I can think of.
It needs to mention
Yeah.
hockey, rip, and A, at least.
Sorry.
Oh, there'll be A in there because if you want to go absolutely stupid with something, tell your friend you want to go out for a rip, grab Mickey Double Double about 5 clicks out, and pick up some darts on the way. Nobody except the Canadian is gonna understand that.
I
Okay, can you say
understood it
that-
because you already told me about it. Haha.
Good, I'm glad.
Can you
I'm
say
glad.
that
Yes.
very slowly, please? I'll decipher it.
Okay, I'll say it slowly and like a little bit more grammatical. So ask your buddy Do you want to go out for a rip about 10 clicks out? I'll grab the double, you grab the Mickey, and we'll pick up some darts on the way.
Okay, so tell me, my friend, do you want to go to the supermarket or to the grocery store?
No,
It's
going
only
for a
10
rip is going for a car ride.
Oh yeah, for a ride or something like that. It's only 2 kilometers or 10 kilometers, sorry,
5? Wasn't it
from
5?
here.
Yeah.
We can take I'll take the double is I don't know what the double could mean.
Drink a cup of coffee with 2 sugar and 2
yes.
milk or something?
Yep.
And you'll take something for a snack or something?
The Mickey?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mickey is a bottle of liquor. It's a
Oh, it's also a
13
bottle.
ounce. It's a
Of
13
course
ounce
you
bottle
guys
that's
drink.
only found in Canada.
Amazing.
And then yeah, well, we'll take some darts. I think those are drinks as well, and
Nah,
probably-
cigarettes.
I mean, it's also very unhealthy for you, so.
Yeah. But you didn't say A at the end. And you didn't mention
Yeah.
hockey.
Well, hockey's too easy. Of course you can mention hockey. What Canadian doesn't want to go play a little game of streets?
Wanna
Where is the
talk
maple
about the
syrup?
Toronto Leafs again, I think was the name?
Oh, the fucking Toronto Leafs! Angry! God, I hate them. They're just blue shits who think they're so good at hockey, and they're not. They're terrible.
Easy there, Canadian.
Flashback to the cilantro rant.
You see, it is absolutely mandatory as a Canadian that you have to hate the Toronto Leafs unless
You're from Toronto?
unless you're from Toronto. Also, how to tell if somebody's not from Canada. Toronto?
So?
Easiest way that they've never listened to Toronto.
Okay. What?
Well, because you mentioned Toronto.
Toronto.
Oh yeah, because you're ranting about Toronto.
But it's Toronto.
But you're ranting about
Toronto.
Toronto, so it's Toronto.
Hey. But yes, everybody in Canada hates Toronto, unless you're from Toronto, and even then, some people in Toronto hate the
Hey.
place. But you
It's
have
like
to hate the team.
California. It's
And
like
if you-
California for the
Yeah.
Americans.
Yeah, it's kind of like California. Toronto is our California. We all hate Toronto. Even Toronto
Yeah.
hates Toronto. And then, if you dare say that you like the Maple Leafs, and you're not into Toronto, you are legally obligated to get your ass kicked. That's just a fact.
Same as
I
when
don't
you
make the
attack the
rules.
goalie.
Same as when you attack the goalie. The 2 rules of hockey: don't like the Toronto Leafs outside of Toronto, and don't fucking hit the goalie.
Otherwise you dead.
Otherwise, you dead. You get hit.
With all the big
I got a
sticks in the
good
world.
question.
Something to get hit.
All the big sticks. Waffle, did you say you had a question?
Yes, I got a good question.
Alright.
Now that we are on the topic of like parts of the country that we hate, most likely they have a dialect there, all right? They have like the Toronto dialect, something like that.
Toronto actually doesn't really have a dialect.
I mean, yes, you guys are just basic
Basic
basically-
bitches.
Yes,
you
but-
only get dialect if you head out Atlantic coast and hit Newfies. You'll
Is the
start
place
hearing
literally
dialect.
called Newfies, by the way, or is it a nickname?
So
Talking
Newfies
about-
is the term from people from Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Isn't that where the big dogs are from?
Yes.
Yes.
That's where Newfoundland Labradors are from.
Also, it's the place where you can find Nova Scotia.
Yes. And New Brunswick. And unfortunately, Newfies get all lumped into there. You could be from New Brunswick, and if you start sounding a little bit of fucked up Irish, then we just call you a Newfie anyways, because you're weird.
So, but back to the question. I know that for Nia it will be Bavaria again, but I'm very curious if you have like if there is a let's go to, let's say, not a city, but if there is like a place in your country that you definitely don't like the dialect and the people from, and it cannot be Toronto or Bavaria for you guys, because that's the
Okay. I already know where my answer is going to be here.
in here.
Quebec?
I already
Inhale.
know.
Quebec.
Oh, I was right! Ooh!
The French.
I despise Quebec more than the Maple Leafs I ever will. My god,
Yeah.
Quebec is just nothing. Oh, man. I wish we'd just wipe it from the face of the earth and start over again.
We're gonna start a war.
Oh, I will absolutely. There was a petition for Quebec to separate from Canada. They started it themselves. I really wish they did, so that way Canada can invade Quebec, kick their ass, and then make them part of Canada and make them normal again. I despise Quebec.
Why?
So there's French, and then there's like Canadian French, quote unquote, and then there's Quebec. Angry Quebec French people who have their own French weird system that doesn't make sense with normal French at all. It's just entirely made up by them. They're so like if you take a Quebec French person and put them in France, it's like Bavaria. They won't understand.
I mean, the French don't like the Quebecans, so. The
Which
French
is
just don't-
good. I'm glad that they don't like the Quebec because Quebec doesn't deserve to be liked.
I mean, the French
And-
just don't like every other French speaking, like
Which is-
Haitians or Belgians. They don't like them.
I guess it kind of makes sense. I'm just glad they don't like Quebec because like Quebec French doesn't make sense. It's really bad. I hate it. They're also basically borderline racist.
Yes, I can.
In terms of language, because if you're in Quebec, you have to speak French as a primary language, and you can't have English second. So if
Wow.
an English person is passing by Quebec, none of the businesses will have English.
That is just-
Why?
Because Quebec is hardcore, like, you have to be French or you don't belong here.
But they aren't
Uh,
even French. That's the point.
But that's the issue. They're so hypocritical about it. They're not even French themselves. And
It's
they
like
constantly-
Americans.
Like Americans?
It's like the Americans. They think they're American, and they like say to the natives that they are not American. But I am literally more American than any American person there.
Yeah, Quebec kind of reminds me of America. It's always like them first kind of take to it, and just
Yeah,
I hate
something
it.
like
And
that.
yeah, it was that language thing is like the dumbest thing. Like if you're a business and you operate bilingually, you can get a fine because Quebec hates English. Like
Bruh.
they will
say
not
in
accept it as a
English-speaking
language.
country. Wow.
So you
That's
can-
why it's so stupid, but the Canadian government can't do anything about it because this was way back when fucking old ancient ye old rules were made. So they can't just tell Quebec, no, you're wrong, you can't do that. And now we're stuck with Quebec just acting like, English is
Rebellious
inferior.
teenager.
Yeah, Quebec is just a rebellious teenager. And it's so
they're in
annoying.
their face.
Puberty.
Because the way like a lot of companies like they do like if they're internet or Canada wide they do like prizes across Canada. The biggest one being Tim's rolled the rim.
Gesundheit?
So yes, Gesundheit. If you win a prize in any Tim Hortons across Canada, you can't claim that prize, nor can you win it in Quebec because the prize is in English.
Bruh.
Okay, that's
So, even though the company exists there, Tim Hortons exists all across Canada, they get their own separate prizes because they speak French only.
Bruh.
I absolutely hate Quebec. It's so bad. And on
It's
top
like
of that, I also live in a province that hates Quebec even more so.
Why?
So I also have natural hatred.
Why?
Because I live in fucking Alberta, which is basically Texas of Canada, in
Yes.
which all we do is just produce oil, and it's a bunch of cowboys, and we're literally like Texas, but more civilized. Fuck you, Texas.
Oil and shooting guns.
Except with a lack of shooting guns, because
Yeah,
we're civilized.
except the lack
course.
of shooting guns.
sticks.
Sticks, lots of sticks though. We'll hit people sticks. Anyways, we produce a lot of oil here, but Quebec, being just Quebec, and the fact that they speak French and hate English people, were complaining to the Green Party to try and get the oil fields shut down here. The only resolution to this, and why we're allowed to keep running oil fields without Quebec trying to shut us down at every moment, is because they want over 70% of the profit.
Bruh.
Okay.
So they just take our money.
But
like
why?
provincially wide, they take like 70% of our oil profit, which is the only thing Alberta is known for, is oil, and then use it to fund their own dumb shit.
But why?
How does it work? Like, why?
doesn't.
Because Quebec was basically threatening to embargo Alberta if we didn't comply and get our. They would cut off oil supply from across Canada to us. They were going to put like trade tax provincial wide and basically
Why?
stop
They're
stop
not
food
even the
from.
government.
Yeah, but that's just how Quebec works. Like they were going to completely stop like helping out Alberta and try and stop food from getting in and whatnot. And taxes, yeah, trade tax, and food tax and everything to get no food into Alberta unless we paid them oil money.
That's hella disgusting. Not gonna lie.
It is. So
That's very
then
low.
I get why you
we
hate
especially
Quebec.
hate Quebec here.
Yeah, that is very, very acceptable. Let's say
Since
that.
we started with dialects, if I'm not allowed to say Bavarian, I think I would say Schwäbisch, probably. There's another very heavy dialect that people barely understand. It's still a little bit better than
Swedish?
Bavarian. No, Schwäbisch. It's a dialect.
Schwäbisch.
Schwäbisch.
What is that?
It's a dialect, a German dialect. It's technically German, but it doesn't sound German.
Oh, yeah.
Where does it commonly found in?
Oh, give me a second. I'm very bad with names.
Well, we do have Polish dialect that I despise. Śląski. It's like Polish, but they're like trying to become French in the meantime.
Again, French.
Apparently it's in Hessen, which is also where Max is from. So maybe if you ask him, he's able to speak it. I'm not sure.
How convenient.
Or how
But-
they say Śląski in Śląski.
Śląski.
Fucking despise it.
Apparently they have like 50 versions of saying Guten Morgen, which is good morning. Apparently, Guten Morgen, Guter Morgen, Grüß Gott, Grüß Gott.
Bruh.
Just gets worse and worse. But yeah, if I had to say another dialect that annoys me, it would probably be this, just because, again, it just can't understand it. It's not the same language anymore.
For me, it would be the Antwerp people. If you know Mia, the Antwerp. Maybe you do.
The what?
Antwerp. It's a province in Belgium. A province, I mean.
I
Sorry.
have no clue.
Not a province.
Very bad at geography.
So,
As I've
let's
already
say,
proven
let's say-
earlier where I didn't know the capital city of Poland. Poland. There we go. Word.
Let me clarify. Antwerp is a province in Belgium, in the Flemish-speaking part, at the border with
We're back.
the Netherlands, and they used to be their own country or their own county, you could say. So they all have like a very we call that we say a thick neck. They are very how would you say that in English? They are very narcissistic about being Antwerp. So they say things like the rest of Belgium is just their parking space, or that we don't have culture, that they're the only ones who have a culture, but their dialect is like very very disgustingly bad. It's not even Dutch anymore. It's like it's not even Dutch or Belgium, and both the Dutch and the Belgians don't like the Antwerp, which it's like, yeah. But it's a beautiful place with a lot of beautiful cities, and they have like the biggest port in our country, the biggest port in, I think, the second biggest port in Europe even. So it's like, it's not that they are very that they not have a reason to gloat, but they gloat too much. Let's say that.
Okay. So I have found the Śląski and normal Polish. I would
Shlonsky
say-
sounds so
oh, wait.
bad when you
I
say
would
it.
say one sentence in normal Polish and the other dialect that doesn't sound Polish at all. They sounds way different than normal Polish. So, Ojcze nasz, który jesteś w niebie. That's normal Polish. And then there's the fucking dialect. Ojcze nasz, który jesteś w niebie.
Yes, sure, but why do you call it Shlonsky?
Shlonsky.
In English, Silesian. Silesian or something.
Shlonsky.
Silesian?
I mean,
There.
you have German. You probably know that Schlong is like a term for penis, right?
Schlong.
Yes, a very big schlong.
So it's very weird for me that it keeps saying Shlonsky the whole time.
Yes. Cool.
It's the same in
So
Belgium.
it's like the dialect is combined Polish and Czech.
Oh no,
Why
that
are we
just sounds
talking
like a
about
bad name.
Schlongskis?
Schlong.
I see it. You're very mature.
Hetty is just dying.
Speak Schlonsky to me, baby.
No, thank
Alright.
you.
It's like broken. It's like I don't know, brain slow. Just fucking, when I'm reading the fucking Silesian or whatever the fuck they say, it just sounds broken.
So you could say that the name is very much like the language itself.
It's just about penis?
Penis?
About all the
Fun.
Shlonskis out there?
You have a nice Schlonsky there. I like your use of Schlonsky.
Schlonski. It's not Schlon. Schlong.
No, it's schlong, not schlong.
You're very much here.
Ah yes, Hetty and
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Hetty is very mature.
He's dying.
Very mature. Much a well.
Bruh.
Dying inside.
We done?
Anyway.
Are we done bullying the Polish dude?
I'm so sorry.
I'm bullying the Polish, as always.
I was bullied enough. Thanks for bullying me more, but okay, fair enough.
We just like to bully the Polish, man. What we do.
Man,
No.
stop putting Z's everywhere and we will bully less.
Look, that on the right is normal Polish, on the left is the retarded. It looks like Czech mixed with Polish. It just doesn't. What the fuck?
It
And
just looks
why?
both like a stroke to me, so I can't really, you know.
Yes, but on the left you can see it's looks Czech.
It has different things, yeah.
There's the same thing, but in Czech. It looks like combined Czech and Polish. Do you see?
That's
It
just
should
all
look like
gibberish.
Czech and Silesian or whatever the fuck. It's Czech and Polish combined. Why?
Because yes.
You know what? You know the only thing that I think about the whole time?
No.
Go on.
Yeah, it's James. Yes.
Yeah.
Every
Yes,
time I
I
see you
agree.
sending screenshot, that's the only thing I can think of the whole time. That
Yes.
meme.
Polish, the most retarded language. It's like stroke. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm done bullying now. We can go back on topic. Did we have a topic?
No, the topic was
No, we didn't
bullying
have.
me.
We were
Okay.
rounding up our topic.
Eddie, didn't you have questions? Or are you still giggling inside because of Schlonsky?
No, he's just playing with his schlong.
Oh no,
Bravo,
no, no.
No.
All right, we're done here.
Time to move on.
Jesus Christ.
Eddie, question. Save it. Save it.
Oh god,
Save
question.
these
I don't.
husbands,
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to have.
Save it.
Wrong.
Schlong.
No, stop.
Stop and get some
Dong.
help.
Stop it. Get some help.
No,
I am. Maybe you should too.
we all need help.
I've ran out of my questions.
We should
Didn't you have like
servers
10
back.
written down?
The server,
I-
this whole
I've
server
gone
needs
through
therapy, I
them.
think.
Therapy?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Why did you just say that after we bullied you for like 20 minutes?
I need therapy. I
Okay.
need
Epsilon. Epsilon is a letter. I stand by it.
Any question? Hello?
Okay, it's not one that I have. It's not one I have. I've gone through them all. I'm just genuinely curious. What's a language you don't like?
Polish.
French.
Did the Polish just say Polish?
I
I
hate
think
Polish.
so.
I hate my own language.
Do you ever hate your own language that much?
Yes.
Basically, I hate my own language too because French is one of our languages. So yeah, French.
Interesting.
I don't really think of any.
Oh, I think we're gonna have a storm over here.
Okay.
What language do you hate, Eddie?
Yeah, yeah.
French.
Hopefully my
different-
internet will stay alive.
You're not wrong, Waffle. You're not wrong. But for different reasons.
You sure?
I don't.
Because of
I
Quebec?
don't hate. I don't hate French because of Quebec.
Are you
just-
But you
sure?
hate Quebec.
You're sure they did
I
not
just-
contribute to that at all?
No,
because
not-
Quebec doesn't sound like French. It's another reason.
Quebec is like if you dragged French through like 6 blocks of broken glass and drowned it in bleach. That's Quebec French. But that's not the point. I don't like French because I think it's an overrated language.
It is.
I hated the whole like French is like this beautiful love language and like speaking it is so
Meanwhile,
romantic
putain,
and cool and you'll swoon people with French. I'm like this isn't interesting to me. French is boring. I don't like it. No, it's
Polish and
overrated.
Russian
French is
is the
like-
language of the anger.
No.
All I know is that all French people that I encountered in games are not the people that I like the less.
The French just sound like they are always like having problems with their bowel movements, if you know what I'm saying.
That's one way of putting it. They always sounded cocky. I'm like,
Yeah.
stop speaking.
They sound
French.
very.
You're not
we would
better
say
than
in
half the
Belgium-
world just because you speak French.
Yeah. They find themselves superior over everybody else. Also, a tip: if you go to France and you speak French to a Frenchman, it's better to speak English. Maybe they still won't understand, but they will try to help you. But if you try to speak French to a Frenchman, they will just ignore you because they know that you are not a French person. They hear it immediately and they will just be like, okay, you're not worth talking to because you're not French. Hello?
I thought there was gonna be more to that.
Yeah,
No,
same.
no, there wasn't. I was patiently waiting for somebody else, but
All right,
looked like
yep, fair
somebody.
enough.
Nope, they
yeah,
all just died, you know.
I don't know. French, it seems so overrated, and everybody talks about how amazing it is. I'm like, it's not though.
It's not even romantic. I
That
found
might
Spa-
be
I
though
found
because
Spanish
you're
more
just a
romantic.
shrimp for stuff like German and Finnish and like weird shit.
Maybe,
Maybe.
but I don't know. I like other, not just shrimping for German Finnish. I like other languages as well.
Kurva.
I don't know why Arabic always sounded kind of cool.
Waffle, I agree with your statement.
Gesundheit? What?
Arabian sounds very cool. That is true.
Like I don't know what it is, but like every time when I had an Arabic friend in high school, he was a very weird mix, by the way. Like
To be not to have something against, but to me, Arabian sounds like they're constantly choking.
I mean, they are actually.
I mean, that's what
constantly
Polish
choking.
sounds like.
Nah, we're just having a stroke. The Arabian sounds like they're
Polish are having a
constantly
stroke. The French
choking
are
or
having
something.
are having problems with their bowel movements. The Arabians are just choking all the time. That's how it is.
Yeah. Well, I could tell you because I
just
have.
liked Arabic. It sounded cool when I'd go down to.
I
He
never
likes
how it
sounding like
sounded.
he's about to die.
As somebody on As somebody from work who's about to die constantly, yes, I want to sound like it too.
Oh.
Mm, Just
Might as well
start
also just
speaking
yell
like-
angry German. That might also work.
Yeah.
Good idea. Why
Just
do you think I'm getting
just
you to
say
teach me German?
Kindertagesstätte, but say it angrily.
Ah, yes. Kindertagesstätte.
Jawohl, my Führer.
Wait, isn't... Oh. Whoa.
Whoa.
All
down there.
right.
Calm down there.
Let's
We're not
settle down.
Ligmas, we're not JJP. Calm down there. We don't do that here, boy.
Sorry, not here.
That went a little bit too far.
Easy there.
God
My
damn.
apologies. My
Easy
apologies.
boy.
Damn, boy.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy. He's
thick.
in, boy.
He a fish boy.
Oh, Jesus, no.
Jesus is a thick boy? What?
Damn, boy.
Jesus is
He, he's all thick over there. I like how thick he is.
very fit.
Joking at this point.
I think you're dying, Hitty.
Thick.
He was having a
Yeah, I think I am.
Yeah.
What
Well,
was
that,
it? Oh yeah,
that
right.
hurts in the throat when you do the
Thick. Um, See, I'm so used to it because of my allergies. Anyways, that's not the point.
What? Okay.
Nea, I have a question.
Mm.
What is the German word for butterfly?
Metaning?
Ing.
What was it?
Why are you giggling?
Metterling.
Schmetterling.
Because you mentioned angrily speak things, and then you mentioned Kindertagesstätte, which is like the most innocent thing. And now all I can think of is somebody angrily saying, "Look at that Schmetterling!"
I know a lot of people are complaining that German is like such an aggressive language and everything, and saying like butterfly, Schmetterling. Like everything sounds aggressive.
Once you learn it,
Aggressive.
it's
If you
not
say it
aggressive.
aggressive, like if you say like I just said, like Schmetterling, how does that sound
Schmetterling.
aggressive? Like
Yeah, like
No.
I know it's not
Sounds
aggressive.
aggressive
I
until you
just
learn
love
it.
the joke about it. Like, hey, look at the butterfly. Look at the Schmetterling.
Yes, look at the Schmetterling.
also the name is way cooler than butterfly. Okay, like Schmetterling.
not
It's way more
disagreeing with
metal.
Not in our
I
language.
am not disagreeing with that. If I'm listening to some German music and Schmetterling comes on, I'm not gonna complain.
Ah yes, it's just random German songs talking about Schmetterling.
Yes, a
Yeah,
metal
I
song,
can-
please, that has the
Fucking
that just
butterfly,
drops
I never-
Schmetterling in the most like aggressive way possible.
I still love though that the English just decided to call the butterfly butterfly because apparently it's a butterfly, like you know, butter and fly. It's a fly on butter. It's a fly made. Is it a fly on butter or a fly made out of butter? We will never know.
Or flying butter.
Stick
Or
of butter
both.
that had
Butter.
wings. Don't ask
I
how
want
that
someone
works.
edit that. Just the butter with wings.
It's a stick of butter with wings. Look, butterfly.
Yeah.
So maybe Schmetterling sounds like very, very cool in the German language, but in Dutch, Schmet means like having a virus or something. So it's not it's not that good here.
Oh, this just came to. I think Nea, you asked like, what was your favorite word in a different language? Didn't
Yeah.
you say something like that? Okay, well, what's your favorite word in your own language?
Ooh. Mm.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Imagine speaking your own language.
Yes, imagine.
Yes, Nea, I'm asking you to think of your favorite word in German.
Imagine speaking German. Ooh.
I don't know what would be my favorite word in Polish, actually. I have no clue.
Ooh, I like one word a lot just because it sounds so hella random and everything. Arschgeige.
And what does that mean?
It's kind of a curse actually.
Oh,
You're
Okay.
basically saying ass
have
violin,
no-
and it because it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I fucking love it. You're just calling
Sorry,
someone an Arschgeige.
ass violin?
Yes.
I'm. You're calling somebody an.
Anyway, my favorite Polish word would be probably.
You're an ass violin.
Fuck, I forgot the word now. Fuck.
Do you have a problem with the ass violin?
Please
Possibly.
teach me this, Nea. After this, please make sure I can say ass violin.
Sure.
What the fuck was the word?
PR's violin.
I don't know. I don't say it often, to be honest, but I hella love it, especially as a curse, because it's just so random that it just doesn't make sense.
I need this. It's going to my list of words after this.
My favorite word in Polish is skurwysynie. That's swear, obviously.
And what does it mean?
Son of a bitch.
Fair enough. It's not ass violin.
But still.
No, it's not.
Who would have thunk? It's not
But
an ass
how I
violin.
like to say it, how I like to say it is skurwysynie. Like this weird way, but fucking yes.
And waffle.
What?
I'm literally googling the most the best or like the words that have been chosen to be the best in Belgium because I cannot find my own.
Thank you, Nea.
The important things in life.
I would say that my favorite word in Belgium would be smoelentrekker, which is a
Alright.
dialect for it's the dialect of Ghent, and it basically means a person that makes a funny face. Like if you eat enough sour from citrus or like melons, and you make like the face when you eat sour. That is the face of smoelentrekker. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
Nay, I only just noticed. Thank you.
Oh no.
What?
Oh
Your
my
name.
god.
You have a problem with my name, Hitty?
She has become an ass violin. No, quite the opposite, actually.
I feel like I told you this earlier already, though. Once, a long time ago.
Maybe you did a long time ago. I don't know if I was like
Ours-
actually.
ours-
I think you
Geige.
asked me about German curses and I told you about it.
Geige.
Ah, yes, true. Arschgeweih is also good. Ass
What does that
antler.
mean? Ass handler?
No, ass antler. Like for the
Oh,
deer.
antler.
I heard ass handler. I'm like,
No.
I need this as a role.
Ass antler.
That sounds painful.
But normally,
That sounds like-
normally an Arschgeweih though is a tattoo that you have like right above your ass.
Oh, right
Wait.
above your ass. Oh, so tramp stamp.
I'm gonna do something in Photoshop.
And we call that ass antler or Arschgeweih.
Hitty maybe will understand what I'm gonna do in Photoshop.
I'm making a band, and it's going to be ass antler.
What are you gonna do in that band?
Good question. I haven't gotten that far.
But yeah, I guess the Germans like using the word Arsch. Arsch.
No. We're going to be the ass antler, and the violin person is going to be the ass violin, and I will have an ass drummer and ass singer.
Is he singing out of his ass?
The arch.
Is he singing out of his ass?
Well, you
Oh,
called
no.
an ass singer, you know.
Oh no. I don't think that's right.
Wait, did you change your name to
I mean-
Schlonsky, Hitty?
Oh yes, I changed my name. I wanted
you.
to become Schlonsky.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry, Hair.
Arre, goddammit. Still fuck you.
Pech
I'm
you.
sorry.
I know you're Canadian, but no. God, now I'm
I
gonna spin this-
apologize.
Now, how do I spin this around? Ah, yes.
What
I'm going
hurts,
to meet-
Javelin?
I'm doing something in Photoshop. Hitty maybe hopefully will understand.
Well, now my expectations are
yes.
really high.
The
Will it-
Arschsanger.
I hope it won't be a violin slap with an S on it.
No.
That's
Although,
beautiful.
now that you mention that,
It has
After
something
the
to
podcast,
do-
okay?
It has something to do with the butterfly.
Alright, have fun with the Butterfliege.
The Arschsanger.
Damn,
Is...
yeah, okay.
So Hitty, you like the ass violin, huh?
I like the ass violin.
Oh dear.
Wait.
Oh dear, no, that's an Arschgeweih, not Arschgeige.
I would like to acquire one ass violin, please.
No.
But yeah, it's actually like, it's kind of a thing to call someone that's an asshole or something. Instead of asshole, you say Arschgeige.
Can I go to a music store and ask for an
Time
Arschgeige?
for-
Go ahead.
Oh no.
Oh, Razzo, no! Oh!
No. Please don't.
Then
I love how he said from butthole to butthold.
Makes it
maybe
worse.
That's a different meaning.
Makes it even worse.
Is this some wrestling going on here? Little tussle.
Fuck, I have to find the
Ania, have you seen my name?
fucking.
Why are you an arse singer?
Because yes.
This has
Alright.
gone about 16 miles away from the topic of language.
Yep, but we're also doing this for over 2 hours, so you know.
I mean, true.
Has
I
it been
still
over
haven't
2
eaten
hours?
yet.
Oh shit, it has.
2 hours and 17 minutes.
Maybe we should wrap this up?
You don't want to
Let
continue
me
talking
finish
about ass?
my thing.
Well, I'm always up for ass, so.
Hey,
Hey,
back
that was
away, that's my
gay.
job.
Oh,
What?
so you two gay together, maybe?
What's the how do I say ass handler? I need this as a role
No,
at some
just-
point.
Ass handler.
I got it.
Why do you want to be an ass handler?
I will handle the. I'm done.
Ass handler.
Please help.
Here, Hitty. It's a no mic PC. Ass handler.
Ah yes.
I don't even know how to say it in German.
It's in no mic PC. I googled it. Ass handler.
Ah. Damn it.
That wouldn't really be handler though. Handler is still English.
I know, but Google Translate being
I get like, what's the German word for handle then?
to handle something.
Maybe.
I don't know. My brain is blanking right now. What's the German even?
Okay, understand.
Can we not just stay with Arschgeige? And Arschgeweih isn't that enough?
I'll just stick with the ass violin.
I'm having trouble with doing the thing I want to do. Goddamn.
That's enough.
Because all the fucking
I love how-
images there, that web page, I don't
I love how the past 8 minutes we only were talking about ass.
ass. Yeah.
What a good distraction. Also, I'm actually out of questions, so like I can't help anymore.
I only had 3 to begin with, so
Begin with.
I still love that we planned this with Sponge, and you just fucked off after like 1 hour. Never been
Unji
seen
has
again.
disappeared.
Especially since I wrote him a message saying this will probably go longer than half an hour. Like last time went over 2 hours. So like you know, if you really want to start now, we can start, but you can also just wait a while longer. It's like, yeah, no, it's fine, I will be there. And now look at him.
Now he's gone.
God
Goodbye.
Damn it,
He
Sponge.
gone.
Sponge being a sponge.
Oh,
Sponge is being an
please,
absolute sponge.
hopefully.
Sponge.
Is it, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you say sponge in your respective languages?
Gomka.
Buns.
Ah yes, everybody speak it at the same time.
Yeah, maybe don't ask that openly in a voice channel with people that with like 6 different languages.
You know, fair enough. I should have seen that one coming.
It's spons in my language. Spons.
Schwam.
Gomka in Polish.
I shall acquire all the knowledge of sponge.
I think mine is still the most close to sponge in the real, like in English.
I should learn how to say sponge in every different language so I
So you can
call
yell
a
at him?
sponge. Yeah, so I can call him a sponge in like every language possible. It's kind of like the sorry
Yes.
thing. I'm supposed to learn how to say sorry in every single language so I can apologize
how,
for
how
everything.
how was it in German again?
Oh no, my brain, my brain, my brain.
Your brain.
G- uh, g-
An E at the start?
Entschuldigung.
There we go. Good boy.
Oh, my brain was hurting.
Good boy. I'm amazed though.
You could in Japanese it's spongy. That's not the right pronunciation. Wait a second.
This may
Spongy.
not make much sense.
Don't try
but
to
it's
teach
really
him Japanese. He was there for 2 weeks and he doesn't remember shit.
Yeah.
It's written like this. Spongy.
Bungie.
Why do you bully me for my lack of, Japanese
Because you're the one
knowledge?
who went there and I am the one that taught you Japanese after a while.
What the hell is that?
Kitty, please.
Oh my god.
Spoiled
Please.
butter.
Why?
Please, you tell me you get it.
Spoiled butter.
Oh.
It's what?
The spoilers are technically called wings.
I think
It's.
spoiled butter is better actually.
That's why wings,
I-
butter, butterfly.
I was also thinking of spoiler.
Spoilers because we call them wings.
I got both. I got spoiled butter, but then I also got because they're wings, so butter wings.
Butter
Butterfly,
wings.
like wings.
That just
butter.
sounds very nice.
I
thi-
have
I
very
thi-
good prototyping skills.
Thanks, I hate it.
I think that might be the point where it's just telling us to stop and get some help.
I think so.
Yes.
Yes, we're at the point we should stop.
Next time we're doing animals.
Apparently.
Oh, goddamn.
Whenever he has time again.
I
I
didn't plan to come in
I
the
want to be in that one because, like I said, I have PhD.
We
in
normally do when Hidi
Asia.
has time, so that's normally on Thursdays or Fridays. So
Always time from now on. I have done my exams, so I am ready for the
We
vacation.
need our natural 2-week. Or
I will
one
just
week
do an
break.
announcement again. If we have a date for it, so you can just send me a message then if you want to participate as a speaker.
Okay,
So just look in the
I'll do
announcement
that.
channel.
I'll do it.
Cool. So time to wrap this up.
Yay!
I didn't even plan to be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then
Finally go
then
at
you were
ease.
able to rant about Polish, so you just kept on going.
Yes.
Now listen. In a not bad way, you contributed more than Sponge.
You contributed spoiled
In a
butter.
not bad way, you helped out a lot.
Random reminder that this is recorded.
Hey, you know what? Sponge is gonna bully me anyways.
Thank you especially to Javelin, who just kept staying here the whole time through while others just kept leaving and coming back.
Wait, I was here also for the whole time. Just to say.
Yeah, but you were a speaker. I mean, like, he was
Okay,
literally listening the whole
sorry.
time, and he was also active in chat and everything. Like,
Yeah,
damn,
he's
Javelin, thank you.
Javelin being the real MVP here.
Yes.
Yeah, Javelin, the real MVP. We should give him the role.
I do
MVP.
not understand what has Sponge sent me today.
I think nobody gets Sponge. But anyways, it's time to close the channel down again, because we are done, I think.
Yes.
We are out of questions. We're just getting off topic the whole time. We can do that on other channels as well, without rubbing into everyone's face if we're in a stage channel.
Wait, somebody has a question. Says,
Oh.
Okay. Go for it.
Waiting.
Waiting intensifies. The
Oh
anticipation.
god damn it.
oh, Jesus. Well, we
It's
can
the
answer
egg!
this
It's
next
the
one.
egg!
because
Okay,
we're gonna
bye!
talk about...
It's
No,
the
we're
egg!
gonna talk about animals, so we can answer this one in the next.
No,
It's the egg
Jesus
anyway.
Christ. No chicken or the egg. Jesus.
Okay, go on.
It's the egg anyway!
God damn.